Epidemic Sound for sponsoring this video. So there's one video that every gaming channel must have on their channel to be able to get more subscriber. Now, what is it? What kind of video is it? Is it a challenge video? Is it a video that's more about let's play, walkthrough? It's actually going to be the one video that tells a brand new viewer exactly what your content is all about and what your channel is all about, so they can start caring about who you are. So over the last few weeks, we've been building out a brand new gaming channel. We've been talking about how to define our person that's going to be our viewer for our channel. How do we describe and design our channel so that way people start to connect with? And now we need to go ahead and talk about the video that's going to be on your YouTube channel for new viewers to be able to see, and that's going to be your channel trailer. And I'm going to show you guys today exactly how to go ahead and build this out, not only so that way your viewers connect with your channel, but also so they become actual subscribers. I'm going to break down the same exact things that you should say inside of this video. And I'm going to go ahead and edit a video live here today for the Courtside with Curry channel to show you guys what this actually looks like. So I'm super pumped up. And again, thank you so much, Epidemic Sound, for sponsoring this video. More about them a little bit later when we get into the music side of editing and doing music content. So I'm super excited about this. I can't wait to be able to see what it is that we're going to do here today. And for you guys here, any of the music in the background is powered by Epidemic Sound as well. So as we go ahead and get ready, let me go ahead and say hello to all the beautiful faces that are here today before we start this process of editing a channel trailer for our new gaming channel here live. So who do we have here? Let's take a look. We got Triple in the building. What is going on, man? What is going on? We got Kiddo in the house. What is going on? Shauna, as always, beautiful wife here in the house. We got Raj in the house. What is going on, brother? What is going on? Super excited to be able to have this conversation here today. I really can't wait to be able to dive into this. So let's go ahead and get started here. Let me go ahead and bring up my screen here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be editing inside of Final Cut Pro. When it comes to doing a little bit things where I want more customization, definitely like to be able to use this content. But again, if you're watching this video on the replay, there's going to be timestamps along this video walking you through every aspect that I went ahead and did today, whether that's questions or just showing you how to be able to create this video as a whole. Thank you to Shauna for doing the timestamps and for making it easier for you to be able to watch. If you're just tuning in right now, make sure you give a thumbs up because I'm going to give you guys the game. This is the one video you guys need to be able to make. So if I come back here to the channel that we've been kind of working on, right, it's going to be the Courtside with Curry. All right. So let's take a look here. So we've built out this channel, brand new channel, right? It's going to be a basketball channel. It's going to be a gaming lifestyle channel. And over the last few weeks, we've developed the name. We've developed who the viewer is. We developed the banner. We've gone ahead and set up the description. And we've even decided on what kind of content we're going to be able to make, right? So again, if you've missed any of that, of how to launch a gaming channel, go back and watch the prior live streams. I'll put them in the description of this video here. So what we're doing here today is we're going to go ahead and edit a channel trailer. So I've went ahead and recorded a few things here for us to be able to do this. So let's take a look. All right. So what do we have here? Okay. All right. So let's take a look. Okay. All right. So we're going to use here Final Cut Pro. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my footage in here to be able to kind of get this started, right? So let's go ahead and pull up my footage. Let's go ahead and come up top. Here's the trailer. All right. So here's my footage. So here's my face. I'm going to drop that in there. Okay. Here's going to be my audio. We're going to drop this in here. And what I'm actually going to do is that I'm actually going to go ahead and actually drop the audio right here on the left side. So let's grab this. If it's your first time here, feel free to go ahead and ask any kind of questions. We're going to go ahead and design the channel trailer, and I'm going to break down what you need to include in the actual trailer once we start to go ahead and dive into this. So while I get these files here, what is the purpose of your channel trailer? And Messi, welcome, man. Super happy to have you here. Again, so a channel trailer, right? What is it? And so many gaming channels actually either don't include this style of video or don't even know how to actually go about creating it. So it's super important that there's 5 elements that this video must include to be able to be as effective as possible. The first element of this is going to be making sure that you know who your viewer is and what it is that they want. You need to start out the video explaining to them exactly why this is the channel for them, right? You may think about like, hey, McCurry, but I see big streamers, big gaming channels that don't have a channel trailer on them, right? We're not big gaming channels. We are small, brand new channels trying to dive in, trying to build an audience. How can we set ourselves apart? And that's by doing the foundational things that help us to be able to grow and connect with our viewer. So once you have addressed the viewer and you start your video that way of like, and I'm gonna show you guys here how I did that, you then need to go ahead and share a little bit about you and why you decided to start this gaming channel. I know gamers who are into horror, games that are into sports, that are into, you know, battle royales, that are into story mode games, right? Why did you start enjoying that type of content, and what made you want to go ahead and start a YouTube channel, right? So I'm super excited to be able to kind of start diving into this, right? So who do we have here? We have Messi in the house, right? Who else is here? Hey, what is going on? Kiddo's in the house. I'm good, man. Always looking ways to improve, and Last Creator does a great job of doing that. Super excited to have you here. Raj in the house. Looking forward to tonight's epic live. Of course, beautiful Shauna's here as well. So I'm super excited about this, right? So those are the two first pieces of the video. You need to let the viewer know why they should care about your channel. Then you share a little bit about your story. And then if you were here, we need to tell them, why should you care about our channel? We need to go ahead and explain that to the viewer in this video and letting them know why it's important, right? So when I think about the Curry with the basketball channel, why should they care about me over all other channels that are there? This is what sets you apart. And I'm going to tell you now that this is a video you must create. I'm telling you, hands down, if you don't have this video on your channel, you're losing out on subscribers. After we go ahead and break down why they should care about our channel, we need to tell them what to expect. What kind of content you're going to get here, right? Are you going to get what kind of content? On my channel, you're going to get 2K content, real life basketball content, all the kind of things that are here. And then the last thing that we need to tell them after we tell them what kind of content is the big red button. Hit the subscribe button to join the team. If you incorporate those 5 elements into this video, it's going to be a game changer for you, your channel, and the amount of subscribers that you get when people land on there, right? So let's go ahead and jump into getting this edited here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this here because I actually need to go ahead and sync the actual audio for us to be able to do this. Stack, what is going on, man? Welcome. Super excited to be able to have you here. All right, so what we're doing here today is we're editing a video for the new gaming channel that I just went ahead and launched. For those of you who haven't seen it, here it is right here, Courtside with Curry. It's a gaming lifestyle channel, and what we've been doing is building it out little by little, and now we're getting ready to edit the first video for this channel, which is going to be the channel trailer. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come to footage. I'm going to go ahead and open up these files, and we're going to go ahead and get this going here. I'm just going to drop that in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop this here. And now we have our both elements. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to grab, this is my audio. So I'm going to grab my audio, and then I'm going to look for the footage that I just went ahead and recorded. Let's take a look here. I might be missing it. I just recorded this footage. Is it here? Oh, there it is right there. Curry Final. Just seen it. Right here. So I'm going to grab both of these footage. I'm going to right click here, and I'm going to go here, new multicam clip. This is going to automatically sync the audio and the video for me, so I don't have to do it. And that's going to make it super easy for me. So I'm just going to name this multi CWT, and then we'll leave it at that. And then it's going to go ahead and synchronize. So I'm going to say, okay. It's going to do its thing. It's going to do all the magic for me. So while it's doing that, this is the reason why this kind of video is super important, right? When somebody comes to your channel for the first time, okay, and they don't know who you are and they don't know what you're about, it's super important that you go ahead and let them know right away what your channel's about, right? So if you come to my channel here and you come to this new gaming channel, you're going to be able to see, hey, all right, this is a basketball channel. This is going to be about NBA 2K. This is going to be about real life basketball, and it's going to be for a specific person, right? So we need to go ahead and focus on that to be able to go ahead and accomplish what we want to accomplish. And then now we're going to have a video here that's going to play automatically, letting them know exactly what this is all about, right? So all right, so now that that's gone ahead and synchronize, here it is right here. I'm going to drop this in here. And now you may be looking at it and saying, why the color looking so great, right? So I'm going to do a lot of the color grading, make it look vibrant. Towards the end is probably the last thing that we do here. So now what I like to do is I like to definitely go ahead and get zoomed in here. And this is cool. You know what I mean? The whole idea with this is these are all things that I could have been doing behind the scenes without kind of sharing it with everyone, right? But at the same time, I wanted you guys to be able to not only learn from this, but be able to go ahead and understand how I'm going about creating a brand new gaming channel from scratch. I want to show you guys that the things that I teach you on this Curry channel is going to be able to help you be able to grow and become a streamer, right? So Jerry's in the house. What is going on? Stack says, yo, welcome, Shauna. Just trying to become a better streamer. This is the place for you, man. Wartime says, hey, man, can I get a link to your gaming channel? So yeah, here it is going to be right here. All right, if Shauna could go ahead and drop that, I'm super excited for that. But this is going to be the gaming channel right here. So if you put at courtside with Curry inside of the bar, you're going to be able to see this, right? So we're going through and we're editing a video live for our channel. If you already have a gaming channel, that's totally fine. You need to make this exact video that I'm making here right now. If you don't have a gaming channel, this needs to be the first video that you make. I'm telling you right now, if you don't let your new viewers know exactly what your channel's about, why they should care about it, and what you're going to give them on that channel, why should they take the time to subscribe to you or even watch your content, don't miss this kind of video on your channel. I'm telling you right now, man. I'm doing great, Jerry. Doing great. Yo, WJ, what's going on? All right, so let's go ahead and jump back into editing, right? So now that I have this up, so the first thing I do when I'm editing any kind of video is that I go ahead and make sure that I make any kind of cuts or edits that I want to go ahead and do, right? So that's going to be the first thing I'm going to do. I see all this space here where I wasn't actually talking. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut that. And then I'm going to just look through. And the first thing I'm going to do is just take a look to see if there's any parts in the video where I had just space that I wasn't talking. That's the first thing that I do. And then it allows me to be able to see what's actually happening here, right? So I can just take a look. And then we can go ahead and take a test here. And I like to go ahead and make sure that the audio is synced. Yourself a sharp block hooper on the court and on 2K. Okay. All right. So we got that there. Let's pull this up. And if you have any questions throughout this, let's go ahead and make sure you ask them, and I'll be more than happy to go ahead and answer them for you. Right. So I'm super excited about this. So if you're just tuning in, what we're working on right now is a channel trailer video for your channel. Super powerful video, very underutilized, and every gaming channel needs to have this on there. If you're not even a gaming channel and you don't have this kind of video on your channel, you're losing out on subscribers. All right, so I'm just letting you know now, and I figured that why not do this live, show you guys exactly how I'm going to edit this video, what I incorporate into it, and then be able to kind of show you exactly how this process works, right? So I already mentioned prior, and again, if you're just tuning in, there's going to be timestamps at the end, but if you're just tuning in for the first time, there's 5 elements that you need to include in this channel trailer. It needs to be 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 1 minute, not something too long, not something too crazy. And when you incorporate this into your channel, it just gives you a leg up on so many other streamers, so many other gamers that don't talk about this or don't include it, because it gives the viewer something to know what to expect about your channel, right? So what we're doing here is we're actually going through and we're editing this here live for you guys to be able to go ahead and see here. All right, so now that I have that in there, what I need to do here is make sure that my audio is utilizing the right audio, right? So I have some good mic. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio of the, you may not be able to hear the audio of the, here, let me see. Let me make sure you can hear it. Yeah, okay, so you guys can hear it, right? This channel is... All right, so let's see here. So I have that in there. All right, so now I got my voice, I got the audio synced up together. Now everything's looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead now. So after I go ahead and make sure that the audio and the video is synced together, okay, the very next thing that I like to go ahead and do is, like I said, skim through and make sure that everything here, there's no empty spots where I'm not talking, where I take too long of a breath, because you want this to be as tight as possible, so that way it's smooth, right? All right, perfect. I'm glad everybody can kind of hear it. All right, so once I see that this is here, so I will see this here, right? This is a spot where, like, I don't know, was I taking a breath? So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at that content specifically. So it wasn't too bad. I'm not gonna go ahead and change it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, all right, looks looking good. Here's the ending of it, right? So now I can see this is the ending of it. I'm gonna grab this here. I'm just gonna cut it, and I'm gonna go ahead and delete that, right? So this is where the video together. This is where the video ends. All right. So I want to go ahead and play this, guys, for you, right? And I'm gonna so you guys can hear what this actually looks like, and then you're gonna see once I go ahead and start doing the edit, add graphics, add text, everything in there is gonna bring this video to life. But right now, I'm gonna let you hear what the actual audio sounds like. So just remember these 5 elements, right? When I start the video, the first thing I do is let my viewers know that I know who they are and what they're interested in, right? So that's what you need to do right away. It's not like, hey, welcome, my name is Curry, and you know, I love to game. Like, no, it's not about me, it's about my viewer, right? So when you hear this video start, you're going to see that what I do and what I say is to address the viewer, right? So let's go ahead and hear that first part of this script, right? So let me switch back and let's hear the first part of this. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the music for a moment so you guys can hear this. Wrong tab. All right, let's see here. Okay. If you consider yourself a sharp block hooper on the court and on 2K, and you rock with Golden State and you want to elevate your game to the next level, this channel is for you. Okay. So right there, the initial process that I just said, right? There was nothing about me in that first part of the script, right? It was all about my viewer. If this is who you are, right, and these are the things that you are into and that you like, and remember, in a past live stream, we went through the process of defining who that person is, right? We went through the process of defining who is our viewer, what do they like, what do they don't like, what are they interested in. We went through that in a prior stream, and if you haven't done that yet, it's probably the reason why you're not getting enough views on your videos, why you're not unsure on for us for the video. Yeah, I can turn it up. Why you're not able to go ahead and kind of see or hear or like be able to like grow your channel, right? Because you're not sure of who it is that you're talking to. So you need to go back and do that exercise of understanding who that viewer is, right? All right, so let me go back here. So one of the things that I can do here, since you guys are not able to hear it, I can go ahead and adjust the audio now. So what I like to do for the audio, I typically do this at the end, but because it's a little bit lower. So typically I like to record my audio a lot lower. So it gives me the option to be able to increase it later as opposed to trying to decrease it. It's probably not the best option here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I have a preset that I've already kind of created. Again, when you start editing and you start editing multiple videos, it makes it super easy to go ahead and make sure that you have the things that you need. So I have here dialogue audio. I'm going to drop that directly in here. And what that's going to do, that's going to go ahead and increase the audio for me, right? So I'm going to go ahead and grab this here. Actually, let's go ahead and do it on the, let me close this, double click. Let's do it on the actual audio here. So I'm going to grab this. You're going to see that the audio is going to go up. It went up some. And now we're going to be able to go ahead and you should be able to hear this video a lot higher than what it was before, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at this. If you consider yourself a sharp block hooper on the court and on 2K, and you rock with Golden State and you want to elevate your game to the next level, this channel is for you, okay? So right there, I can see that the volume is not as high as I wanted to. So pretty much where I try to aim for is about -6 is where I want the volume to truly kind of fall into. So if I come back here and so you can hear a lot louder. But when I'm looking at the sound waves here, it's gonna tell me that the volume is not as loud as it can actually be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just increase it just a little bit. To be able to get a higher level of volume here. So let's take a look here. I started hooping at the age of 7 and I fell in love with the game, watching the NBA final games between the Bulls. That's going to be good for you guys for now. And then I'll just be able to tweak it a little bit later. All right. So now that way I don't blow out you guys' ears. All right. So now that we have that, right? If you consider yourself a sharp block hooper on the court and on 2K, and you rock with Golden State and you want to elevate your game to the next level, this channel is for you. Okay, so that's going to be the first part of this of the script, addressing your viewer. Once you address your viewer, right, they are going to now know that, hey, this actual channel is for me. That's who I am, right? So now they've bought into like a little bit more about your channel. Now it's super important that we share a story with our viewer so that way they know like, hey, I want to build a connection with you, right? Have you ever been around, somebody you meet for the first time and, when you have a first conversation with them, they're like, oh, yeah, I work here. And then you're like, oh, I work here. And then you go ahead and you say, Oh yeah, I like to watch basketball, and then out of nowhere you're like, oh my God, I love watching basketball too, and then you start having this conversation, and then you start to go ahead and just engage, and you get connected to the person because you've now found similar interests that you guys enjoy, right? So the conversation changes. So the goal with the next aspect of this is to share a story that allows you to connect with your viewer. So for me, it's like, how did I go ahead and be able to get into basketball? Why do I enjoy basketball? And hopefully my story can connect with the viewer because I know who they are, right? So let's go ahead and hear the story that I went ahead and included in the script, short story that ties into what I think is going to connect with my viewer, right? So let's take a look here. Next part. I started hooping at the age of 7, and I fell in love with the game, watching the NBA final games between the Bulls and the Jazz. You got to remember that game, right? When Michael Jordan hit that iconic shot, securing the championship. Now, if I wasn't in school, I was working on my handles and my shot, and when the street lights came on, you know you had to take it home, right? I would jump on NBA Live 05 with Carmelo Anthony on the cover. And then when NBA 2K8 with Chris Paul on the cover dropped, I made the switch from live, and I never went back, right? And then when Stephen Curry got drafted in 09, that's when I truly became a Golden State fan. And ever since then, whether it's been on the court or on the game, I've considered myself a guard who can shoot and play defense, what you call a sharp lock. Now I spend most of my time hooping in real life or playing NBA 2K. All right. So you can see there, right? All I did was share a little bit of a story about me, going back to the time when I first started playing basketball. Why? Because my viewer loves basketball. He's a go-getter, right? So like if I were to pull up, right, and we went ahead and did this a little while back, maybe like 2-3 weeks ago, when I first launched this brand new gaming channel, right? We sat down and we talked about who is our viewer, right? So if I come here, right, here's a channel that we went ahead and launched August, I believe it was August 9th, right? So August 9th is when we launched this brand new channel. And so far in the last 4 to 5 live streams, we've designed the channel, but most importantly, we figured out who our viewer is, right? So this is who my viewer is. His name is Ethan, right? Which potentially could be the future name of me and Shauna's son. Who knows, right? And I talked about all the things that he was into, all the things that he liked, what type of person he was, the things that he wanted to see, what he was interested in, what he would look for in a channel. All of these things are going to be the things that he was into. So because I know that, when I went to go ahead and create the actual video and I started to work on the actual script, when I talked about my story, I made sure it connected with him by sharing like, hey, I actually grew up playing ball. What inspired me to start playing basketball is seeing the Michael Jordan hit that iconic shot against the Jazz to win the finals. Boom. Okay, we connect there. Now I'm connecting the gaming side. Hey, I started actually playing basketball games in 05 when Carmelo Anthony was on the cover. Oh, wow. So did I, right? Or, hey, I started playing, then I went to 2K8 with Chris Paul on the cover. Oh, my God. So did I, right? So, again, I'm finding little tidbits of my true story that I can utilize to be able to connect with my viewer. So he's like, wow, like, oh, me and Curry kind of just similar, right? So again, this is what I'm doing here, and this is why this video is so powerful for your channel, right? So let me say hello to some of the beautiful people that are here that have tuned in. Raj said, great tip. A lot of streamers start talking about themselves first rather than focusing on their viewer. Great beginning. 100%. It's always about the viewer, right? Says, just bought a PC today. Xbox. Hey, listen, that's a level up. My guy, Bando, what is going on, man? What is going on? Super happy to have you. Grimy, what is going on, man? I'm doing great. Hope you're doing well as well, right? So I'm super excited about this. All right. So we've now, Mo, what is going on, man? What is going on? How you doing today? All right. So let's take a look here, right? So we've now established the 2 parts of the video that you must include. First, we talk about the viewer. Second, we share a story about ourselves that's going to connect with our viewer. What is the next thing that we need to incorporate now? We need to tell them why they should care about our channel, right? Why does our channel matter for them? That is the next thing that we're going to focus on and saying. That's what you're going to hear me say. I'm going to tell him why this channel should matter to him and why I'm the channel he should pick over every other channel. So let's go ahead and take a look at that and listen to the audio right now, right? So here we go. And this is why I wanted to go ahead and create this channel. Not only to share 2K strategies, but also street ball skills, not just for any hooper, but for the sharp lock that has the Curry, Clay, Golden State vibe kind of mindset, right? So if that's you, welcome to the Golden Hooping Academy, right? So do you see here what you see what I went ahead and did there? I'm continuing to reinforce, right, to this viewer, like, hey, if this is who you are, and remember, we know who that person is. We've spent the time doing the research, understanding our viewers' desires, what our viewer wants to accomplish, what stands in their way, what they like, what they don't like, what TV shows they watch, what music they listen to. We understand who they are, and this is the things that a lot of gamers and a lot of streamers don't spend the time doing. You want to jump so fast into creating content, and you want to jump so fast into streaming that you don't take the time to do the things that actually matter, that makes everything else so much easier, right? And you guys can go ahead and see that, like, this is the process that we're kind of going through. So again, just continue to kind of encourage yourself with that, and remember what that actually looks like, right? So let's go ahead and go back here to the actual video. So now that I've told our viewer, right, why they should care about our channel, now we need to tell our viewer, what are we going to give them on the channel? Right? Okay, cool. You got me, Curry. You sold me. I'm interested. I feel like I rock with you. I feel like we connect with each other. But what content am I going to get on your channel? Now tell me why I should watch your content. So that's the next thing you want to go ahead and incorporate to be able to tell people exactly what your channel is all about, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at that here again. Academy, right? So on this channel, you're going to get NBA 2K content specifically for shooting and defense, from the best sharp lock builds, the best shooting and defensive badges. I'm going to be breaking down gameplay to highlights, all the way to NBA basketball, where I'm going to cover everything Golden State related to kind of keep you in the loop. And then I'm even going to share the way that I'm staying on top of my game in real life with my workouts, drills, and even nutrition to help you elevate your game on and off the court, right? Okay, so do you see how I went ahead and took the time to be able to explain to him, my viewer, Ethan, exactly what he's going to expect on this channel, right? And again, that's super important. It's not just about you. I'm hardly talking about myself. And the only time that I did talk about myself, right, I was trying to connect with my viewer by sharing a story that connected with them, right? So you got to think about that, right? Take the time to understand who you're creating content for. So often I hear creators say to me, man, the algorithm hates me. YouTube hates me. YouTube doesn't push my videos. I doesn't get out there. The reason why YouTube doesn't push your videos is because you are unclear of who you're making content for. So if you cannot get clear, if you as the creator don't know who you're making content for, how much harder is it for YouTube to try to understand who you're making content for, right? But the more you know about who you're making content for and why you're making the content you're making, the easier it is for YouTube to be able to go ahead and serve your videos to the right person, right? So just kind of keep that in mind, okay? I know this is a little bit kind of like, it's a little bit different than what you normally get in other pieces of content, but it's like, I felt that this was going to be a great experience of me launching a brand new gaming channel. And instead of me hiding behind the scenes, never sharing the channel with you guys and just growing it and just doing things in there, I'm going to bring you guys along every step of the way. So every week on Wednesdays on the Curry channel, we're going to be working on some aspect of the gaming channel. Why? Because it's not about just sharing with you guys what you should do in your stream. It's about showing you guys that what I'm sharing with you actually works today. That's the key word, that it works today. And that's the things that I want you guys to understand, that it's not about me just teaching you, but it's about me actually being in the trenches with you, implementing what it is I'm saying and showing you guys that it works if you approach it the way that I'm approaching it and add your uniqueness to it, right? Super important. So what do we got here? It says, question. It says, which Xbox do you think is better, the One X or the S? They're all the same, pretty much to me. The only difference is graphics and storage, really. I have the white one. That's all I need. I only play 2-3 games, so I'm kind of good with that. So it's not really too much of a differentiating factor for me when it comes to the actual consoles. It says, you've been so informative, my brother. You've got my reevaluating my streams, and now I'm being more structured. That's what it's all about. Structure is key when it comes to your streams, when it comes to your engagement, to what it is you're going to say. It's super important to be able to kind of think about that, and I'm super excited that you're incorporating that in there, right? When I first started, I wish I did this. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter when you started. You can start doing it today, right? If you've already been creating content for some time, you can go ahead and rethink about it. You actually have more information than somebody who's starting brand new. You can think about it and say, hey, all right, who's my viewer? What am I trying to do? What do they want? Why should my content be different? And when you think about that, you start to incorporate these things, and you're going to see growth, right? You're going to see, I'm going to live stream on the gaming channel, brand new channel. But you're going to see that when I live stream, it's not just about playing the game. I'm coming in with a game plan. Why? Because my goal is to make content while I'm live and at the same time enjoy time with you guys. What am I doing here right now? I'm spending time with you guys. I'm trying to bring you guys value. And if you're getting value so far, make sure you hit the like on the channel and on the video. It's free, right? But it's like, I want to show you guys that I'm making a video in real time here with you guys right now, but I'm also working on my content for another channel. So again, it's just thinking a little bit differently about how you approach this. So after we go ahead and talk about what our viewers should expect on the video on the channel, what is the next thing that we should say? The next thing that we should say is we should tell our viewer to subscribe. We've already given them enough of what they need, right? We've started the video by telling them that, hey, if this is who you are, this channel's for you. We've then shared a story. Hey, say, look, if you felt the same way as me and you've ever experienced this or you had these same moments, then hey, let's connect, right? We're already building a connection. Then why should you care about my channel? I'm telling you, hey, look, you should care about my channel because this is what I'm gonna be offering you. Then I'm telling them, hey, but here's what you're gonna get on this channel, right? Like this is everything that you want. And then at the end, all I need to do now is tell them to subscribe, right? So let's go ahead and see what that actually looks like in real time. But remember, basketball is not just a sport. It's a lifestyle and an identity. So if you want the best basketball content that is tailored for you, the Sharp Lock, subscribe to the channel and let's elevate together, right? So that's it. Short, quick, to the point video. If you incorporate those 5 elements, I guarantee you, when people come to your channel, you're going to generate more subscribers. People are going to buy more into your channel. They're going to have clarity on what your channel's about, right? When we come to my channel here, right? Now, this channel is not going to resonate with everyone, right? It's not going to resonate with everyone. But it's not meant to resonate with anyone. I'm not trying to get every basketball player out there. I'm not trying to get every gamer out there, right? I'm looking for a specific type of player, not only in real life, but also in the game, right? So when you come here, go to Hoopin Academy, right? Hey, look, go to Hoopin Academy stands for something, right? It stands for, like, if you're a serious hooper, then you know, like, this is where it's places for you. What do you want? 2K strategies. What do you want? Street ball skills. But is for a specific type of player, a sharp lock. Now, if you don't play 2K, you may not know what a sharp lock is, and that's okay. That's exactly what my goal is. I don't want this to be for everyone, right? Then what does it say here? Master basketball on the court, on the console, elevate your game. Then here's my about, right? Your ultimate destination for everything basketball. Are you a diehard hoop enthusiast? Maybe you're a Golden State Warrior fanatic, or perhaps you're just looking to elevate your game both on the digital court and in real life. If basketball runs in your vein, you found your new home. On this channel, NBA 2K24 deep dives, highlights, lead coverages, in-game interviews, game breakdowns, and unbeatable tips and tricks. Golden State focus, right? And get the latest news, highlights, and exclusive insight about your favorite team. Mind you, not doing the whole NBA. Golden State specifically, I'm talking to one individual here. Street ball mastery. Join me courtside for shooting drills, defensive strategies, and the latest gear recommendation. Whether it's nutrition, flexibility, or game-changing workouts, I've got you covered. Basketball isn't just a sport, it's a lifestyle and identity. Subscribe now for the best in basketball content. Let's elevate together. Okay? There's no confusion here as to the person that I'm actually trying to talk to, right? So that's the kind of thing to kind of keep in mind when you're going through that, right? So here's a question, right? I went back and watched a video on affordable mics and was wondering if an AT2020 actually has to come with the headphone jack or not. PS, I'm getting B starting from my PS5. So you can just still, even though you use you can still have your headset connected to your controller, and then the microphone can be the mic that you utilize, right? It's all about the settings in the PlayStation. So you actually don't need to put the headphones behind the microphone, because what that's going to do is just for you to be able to hear what you're saying, not to hear the game, right? So you should be good there, man. D-Dad in the house. Yo, what's up, man? Sorry I'm late to the stream. Wife had surgery, man. I hope your wife's doing all right, man. Blessings to her. Remember, family always comes first. Always, man. Appreciate you coming in and being in here. All right, so we got another question here. It says, I'm playing Warzone, but I'm about to start dipping into Apex. My cooking tutorials is pretty much all cuisines, right? So pretty much the way that you want to kind of approach this, right, is thinking about same audience, same channel. Different audience, different channel. Always tell yourself that. And that can be a huge reason why a channel won't get the success that they want, because YouTube is confused, because you as the creator are confused as far as the content. I'm not talking directly to you, Grimy. I'm just saying in general, but if you're like, hey, I played this game, I played this game, I played this game, and those games are completely different, and it's different audiences who want to watch those games, all you're doing is making it even that much harder for YouTube to go ahead and find the people that actually rock with your channel. Don't make it difficult. Same audience, same. If it's a game you're playing and a content you want to make, ask yourself, right? I'm always going to come back and ask myself this question here. Is Ethan into this style of content, right? If Ethan loves basketball, would it make sense for me to go ahead and start making soccer content? Would it make sense for me to start making baseball content? Even if I enjoy those things, right? Why would I go ahead and know that my viewer loves basketball and everything basketball, and then I start doing football content? Even if there's a slight overlap, even if there's people who love basketball and football, that's not who Ethan is. That's not who my audience is. That's not what my channel focuses on, right? So again, just because I talk about sports doesn't mean I'm going to dive into all sports. So again, it's like if I'm like, oh man, but I really have a passion for soccer. It's like, okay, cool. I need to make a new channel if that's the case, right? I'm not going to put soccer content on this channel because it's going to confuse Ethan and say, yo, man, I subscribed for basketball content. What am I doing seeing soccer content? What is going on? Unsubscribe, I'm gone. And then what happens when you start uploading videos and your viewers are not interested? Guess what you're telling YouTube? YouTube is the viewer saying, "Hey, Curry just uploaded this video, and I'm not interested in it." Oh, YouTube's gonna be like, "Oh wait, their current subscribers, their current viewers are not watching this video." So we might not push it because there's hardly no interest for it. So now you're creating division, and you're going to start seeing less and less people come to check out your content. So again, super important that you understand a lot of these methods and understand what it is you need to do here, right? All right, so let me see who else is tuning in. I see some nice, beautiful people coming in. Again, if it's your first time here, all timestamps are going to be in the video for the replay. We're talking about the one video you need to make for your gaming channel, and if you haven't done it yet, please pay attention today as we talk about this, right? And if you have any questions, put a Q in front of it so I can be able to see it. And if you're just tuning in, do me a favor. The only thing I ask for giving you all this value is to hit the thumbs up on the actual live stream so we can get it out to more people once the live stream is over, right? So let's see here, right? It says here, I'm excited to start streaming. As a small timer trying to compete against the big dogs, I just remind myself just to have fun. Have fun, enjoy it, and continue to learn and apply and understand this is a marathon and not a sprint, right? So I'm super excited here. So it says, Lisa says, I'm struggling to get views on my gaming videos. Do I need to make more specific gaming videos? The one thing that I would recommend, right? It's hard to give you like a prescription for like what kind of content you need to be making. The best recommendation I can give you, right, is that there is a live stream on my channel, right? So if I go to my channel, let's see, look here. This is the live stream that I want you to go ahead and watch right here. Okay. How to start a new YouTube gaming channel, because I taught you how to be able to figure out who your viewer is. The more you know about your viewer, the easier it is to be able to decide if you need to make more specific gaming content, right? Because it doesn't specifically mean that because you're not getting a lot of views and you're not getting, you're not growing, doesn't mean you need to make more specific videos, but you need to make the right videos for the right person, right? So I want you to ask yourself the question, say, do I know who I'm making content for? Right? It's not about going to YouTube and looking at the back end and saying, my viewers are between the ages of 18 and 24, and they live in Texas, and they watch me on mobile, and they're majority male. That's not understanding who your viewer is, right? You need to understand them at a deeper level. When we take a look at this, here's how much I know about Ethan, right? I know what he likes. Okay, I know what TV shows he likes to watch. I know what YouTube channel he likes to watch. I know who his favorite basketball players are. I know what he likes to watch when he comes to 2K content. I know what he wants out of life, why he can't have it. I know what ideas to be able to make that's going to resonate with him. Like this is the hard work that you need to do in the beginning to be able to understand what content to be able to make, right? So again, if you think about the game that you're playing, think about okay, how do I understand? How do I make myself different from everyone else that's out there, right? How do I make myself different? If everybody's doing Let's Play, if everybody's doing tutorials, if everybody's doing things, what aspect can I pull from that and be able to be different, right? So again, it's a little bit harder to say, do I make specific gaming content without actually looking at your channel, right? But the big question I can always say, and for those of you who don't know, right, I work with tons of creators every single day, helping them grow their YouTube channels. And the biggest thing that I can say is all the time, understand who you're making content for, and it makes everything so much easier, right? And again, just want to take a few moments to say thank you to Epidemic Sound for sponsoring this video. I have a surprise for you guys towards the end when we start to edit this video of music you can be able to utilize in your live streams. You don't have to worry about copyright claims. You have sound effects. I mean, the worst thing that you want to happen is that you start to make content, you start to use music from just anywhere, and all that hard work you put in, and the video gets deleted, or it gets muted, or you get a claim on it, right? That's the last thing that I want for you to experience. It's the last thing that I want to experience. So this is why I'm grateful that Epidemic Sound saw that I've been using their service for so long that they wanted to go ahead and partner with me to be able to bring that service to you guys, right? So let's go ahead and see what we got here. Eric says, Realist, yo, I just started my channel watching tutorial videos. Thanks for sharing, man. Super excited. Can't wait to see you grow up and be able to grow the channel and be able to do so many things, man. I'm super excited about that. So let's take a look here. Who do we have here? Channel trailer. Okay, haven't thought about that. What would I put in my trailer? Any suggestions? 100%. Just go ahead and watch the replay of this video, and I break down the 5 components that you should incorporate into your channel trailer to be able to kind of have success with it. It's just 5 components that you need. 5 questions. You answer those, you really have a powerful channel trailer that's going to get people to subscribe, right? So we have a question here that says, what is your opinion on sharing shorts on a long video game? What is your opinion on sharing shorts on a long video gameplay channel? Shorts are a great tool to be able to utilize for discoverability, right? And just now, they just released specifically today. I don't know if every channel has this yet, right? But there's a feature for shorts that when you upload a short, you can go into the back end where you do the description and the title, and it says relatable video. Now you can go ahead and upload a short and then tag the live stream, tag your long form, and then when you watch the short on mobile, there's actually a button that says watch the full video. And now people can click and go to the long form. So it's a great tool to be able to utilize. And I think that once you understand how shorts work, and that is a different viewing experience in long form, you can start to see some massive wins on there, right? So Curry, I love how you set up the chat. Where can you make it pop up? So cool. So this is a software that I utilize called Ecamm. It's a Mac software that makes it easy for me to be able to go ahead and pop up. And the reason why I use this software is that way, if I do need to show some examples on OBS or Streamlabs, I can just go ahead and show that without having to be streaming into that platform directly. And it makes it a little bit easier for me to be able to share my screen, right? So in the basement, what is going on, man? What is going on? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, man. Super excited to see you here. All right, so let's see here. Dirty Rat says, hey, look, do you use OBS Studio? So when I actually am going to be streaming on my gaming channel, right? The gaming channel that we've created here just recently, right? Courtside with Curry. I will be using OBS to be able to stream. For these live streams on my Curry channel, I utilize a completely different software to be able to allow me to be able to share OBS, share Streamlabs, and go through tutorials without having to put too much strain on the computer, right? So that's just what I like to use there. All right, so let's see here. Let's see here. Babe, would you tell Chef to do his gaming content on one channel and his cooking content on another channel, or can he mix them? I would go ahead, and if it's a little bit different, right? Like if you're, all right. So this is 2 ways to look at this, right? It depends on his cookie content or his cooking content, right? So either way, if it's food, I'm not saying that gamers don't like to eat food and they don't like to enjoy good meals, but I would suggest separating those 2 things, right? Between that, and then what you can do is to be able to blend them a little bit is while you're making your gaming content, maybe be eating some of your foods, right? And be like, yo, man, look, Chad, these amazing cookies. If his cookies was the right terminology that was being utilized, Chad just made these amazing cookies, man. If you guys want to be able to make some amazing snacks for you to be able to eat while you're gaming, go ahead and check out my cooking channel where I show you guys all these recipes, right? So you can always do stuff like that, but making like a Call of Duty video, and then right after that is how to bake chocolate chip cookies. That's different. That's different. Okay. That's different. So I would 100% try to focus on making sure that it ties in as much as possible to the viewer as well. Right. So that's super important. So we sat here, man. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's great. Thank you, brother. Super excited to be able to help. My boy, Mr. Him in the house. September 8th, the Misters will be known and respected, man. 2K24 comes out. I'm super excited. All right, so let's go ahead and go back to here because I do need to get this video. I'll continue to answer you guys' question as we kind of go through this. So remember, just continue to put a Q in the front and we'll be able to go ahead and adjust that. So, but I do got to get this video edited on this live stream, right? And so... All right, so now that we've watched this video, I've broken down exactly what steps we need to include. Now, the beautiful part is that now we need to bring this video to life, right? We need to bring it to life. We can't just have a video, just me talking for 1 minute and 44 seconds. We need to have some kind of excitement in here, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and listen to this. I'm going to go ahead and just play a little bit of the music in the background. And again, all the music you hear in the live stream today is brought to you by Epidemic Sound. There's a pinned comment if you want to get a 30-day free trial to be able to try them out. And there's a link in the description as well. And I've given you guys 8 not free tracks, but 8 tracks of my favorite. These are some of them that you're hearing right now, right? All right, so now that we have this in place here, and remember, I'll come back to you guys' question as we kind of move through this. So I need to start bringing this to life. So I'm going to hear what I'm saying. Okay, let's take a look here. I'm going to hear what I'm saying. If you consider yourself a sharp lock hooper on the court, okay, so if you consider yourself a sharp lock hooper on the court, so what I want to do is that any opportunity that you have to be able to show what it is that you're saying is going to make it a lot easier to keep people more entertained in the content that you're watching, right? So always keep that in mind, that if you have the opportunity to be able to show what it is you're saying in your video, do so, please, right? All right, so I'm gonna come to my footage here, and what I've done is that I've created this folder here, and I call it B-roll, right? So these are all the elements that we're gonna go ahead and put inside of the video, right? So I'm gonna grab this, I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna go to where it says footage, and we're gonna go ahead and drop that footage. So right now I'm in the beginning, right? And I love to be able to go ahead and label what I'm doing here, right? So here's a sharp lock, here's a clip. So I'm gonna grab these 3 clips, right? Because these are the 3 clips that we're gonna utilize. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do here is I'm gonna consider yourself a sharp lock. All right, if you consider yourself a sharp lock hooper, okay? So let's go ahead and bring, let's say we want to bring this in here, okay? This is definitely the wrong clip. Let me delete that. This is what I wanted to bring here, right? So we know that Clay from Golden State really is a sharp lock, right? He really is a sharp lock hooper, right? So again, if you consider yourself a sharp lock hooper, okay, so if you consider yourself, so I'm going to come back. If you consider yourself, okay, a sharp lock hooper. So I'm going to start this right here. And remember, I just start first with just positioning things where I want it, and then I focus on making the tweaks and kind of adjusting it, right? So I'm gonna grab that there. I don't want it to cover the whole screen. I just want it to pop up for a second. If you consider yourself a sharp lock hooper, okay, so a sharp lock hooper, right? So now I'm gonna clip this. Okay, so this is where we're at. I'm gonna cut that. I don't need no more of that. This is where I wanted to stop. If you consider yourself a sharp lock hooper on the court and on, okay, on the court, okay, and on 2K, right? Okay, so now what I want to do here is, and again, this is gonna get tweaked. We're just gonna start out here, right? So here's a 2K clip. Okay, so now I'm gonna figure out on the best part and on 2K. Okay, so I want to mute this. I want to grab my audio down. Don't want no audio. Hooper on the court and on 2K, and you rock with Golden State, and you want to elevate your game to the next level. All right, so we definitely need to cut this clip out as much as possible. But let's find the part of the clip that I want. I started hooping at the age of 7, and I fell in love with the game. All right, here it is. I personally know that this is where the clip is what I want. Okay, so I'm going to grab this. I'm going to bring this back. Let me make sure that this is attaching. All right, so we're going to start to bring this to life by utilizing this, right? So again, we're going to come back. Yourself a sharp lock hooper on the court and on 2K, and you rock with, okay. All right, so I need to make that a little bit. I need to bring it up a little bit more, right? Let's see here. Let me come back, and I need to bring this in just a little bit more. All right, so let's see. We need to make this a little bit shorter, probably right there. And it needs to be quick. And what we're doing here first is just positioning on the court and on 2K. Okay. Okay. All right. Boom. And you rock. Okay. right? So I need to make this a little bit shorter because we need to see the shot kind of drop. So let's take a look here. All right, there it is. So let's take a look. We're on the court and on 2K, and you rock with Golden. All right, so there it is, right? There's a shot. It dropped. I'm going to bring a little bit up here, and then I'm going to cut it, delete this, and now we're talking about in real life, right? And you rock with Golden State, and you want to elevate. Okay, and you rock with Golden State, right? So here's a clip of Golden State, right, playing around. So again, anytime that I have the opportunity to be able to show any aspect of the clip, that's exactly what I want to do. Okay, so let me grab this, and this is I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit like editing in real time. It's a little bit harder than I thought. All right. So let's take a look here, and then I'll come back and answer some of you guys' questions. You rock with Golden State, and you want to elevate your game to the next level. This channel is for you. I started hooping at the age of... Okay, there's a clip. If you know, you know, right? So this is where the clip's gonna happen here. So I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna bring this forward, and we're starting now to bring in the actual content. Again, we're just doing the rough Golden State. You want to elevate your game to the next level. Okay, we know Curry's there. So that's all I wanted. That's all the footage that I wanted from that. So we're gonna cut that. We're gonna delete that. And now let's come back. And now we've kind of, in a sense, almost finished out the intro, right? So again, this is the intro. The first thing I do in this video and this script and everything you need to do, address the viewer first and let them know that they're in the right place. Here it goes. If you consider yourself a sharp block hooper on the court and on 2K, and you rock with Golden State and you want to elevate your... Okay, so it's a little bit, I need to go a little bit. When I say rock with Golden State. And you rock with Golden State and you want to elevate your game to the next level, this channel... Okay, so it can still work, right? And again, is for we're not sitting here, so that's it. This channel is here for you, right? So that's the first part of it. We've gotten now the first part of it. I've added some footage where I need to add it. Again, this is something that I'm just going through the rough draft. I add everything that I need to add first, and then I go in and start tweaking it as we start going through this, right? So let me address some of you guys' question. Again, look at what we're doing here. This is a video that every gaming channel needs to have as the video on their channel, whether it's your first video or whether it's your 100th video. Make it as fast as you can, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look here and see what comments we have here in the house, right? So it says, Black Trivia says, let me move this out the way. I have a media advertising background and made a commercial like this that is running. However, it's a voiceover graphic, not me personally. That's totally fine. As long as you're getting the point across of like answering the 5 questions of who is it for? What's your story? What is the value that your channel is going to bring me? What can I expect? And what do you want me to do next? Subscribe, right? As long as you're incorporating those elements, it's going to be able to go ahead and achieve what it is you want to achieve, right? So it says here, what is your opinion on gaming zombies stream for gamer logos? Never actually utilized them, haven't heard of them, so I can't really provide too much information there, right? That makes sense. Be focused on one specific game or genre, 100%. Hey, my gaming channel, and people love when I played Minecraft Legends. That's understanding who that viewer is, it's super important there. Shauna in the house with a super chat, okay? Hippo character applaud while list nodding in approval, saying GG. You got to stop adding the emojis knowing that I can't see them, making me sound crazy. But I appreciate it, baby. I love you. So it says, Games by Gamer says here, hi, I'm new. How would you start a channel if you had a bad speech problem? So again, right, it's all about putting in the time to be able to, like, if it's talking about bad speech, like if it's like a stutter, then, you know, the only way to kind of try to kind of combat that is, one, to leverage other people's voices if you want to, right? If you want to invest money in kind of voiceover people, I wouldn't use AI too much to be able to do that, simply because it's just not natural. That's the first option. Second option is to lean into your speech. You know, focus on developing it. Figure out ways to be able to improve it. Otherwise, the other recommendation would be to kind of it's hard to kind of make content without any kind of audio. But however, you can leverage sound effects, you can leverage music, you can leverage the actual video clips that you're utilizing. And again, it all depends on what the speech problem is, and how much it affects the way that you create content, right? So if you want to elaborate on that, feel free, and I can go ahead and kind of talk a little bit more about that, right? Since my editing skills have improved, I've seen views and like increase along with subs. It takes time, 100%. 100%. You can ask Shauna, right? Like it took me a long time to be able to learn how to be able to edit. Chris is in the house. What is going on, brother? What is going on? Super excited to see you here, man. It's always great to see. Hope you and your family are doing well. All right, so let's see here. It says here, hey, if people love when I play Minecraft Legends, do I keep playing that game, Curry? Do you enjoy playing that game? And if viewers enjoy it, then, I would continue making that kind of content, right? It all depends on what it is that you're looking at, man. So it says, hey, just started streaming. Wish me luck. Wishing you luck, brother. Urgent Boys in the house. What is going on? What is going on? All right, so let's take a look here. Vondale, what is going on? What is going on? Welcome, welcome. Super excited to be able to see you guys here. All right, so let's take a look here. How do I make a trailer when I play every game on my channel? Every game on your channel, you got to elaborate a little bit more on that to be able to know. Final cut, man. Sorry, I missed some of this. It's all good. You'll be able to watch the replay. Super excited to see you here, Nation. Super excited about this. So we're just going through and creating the one video that every gaming channel must have included to be able to see more subscribers, right? And the more clarity you have to your channel, the easier it is for you to be able to understand. And over the last few weeks, we've been building out a brand new gaming channel from scratch. And I've been showing you guys everything A to Z, how to do this from the ground up and how to approach this, right? To the point where we even built a schedule. How are we going to grow this and go full time in 1 year with only 10 hours a week? If you haven't watched that stream, you need to watch that stream, right? The more you know, the easier it is for you to grow. I think my PC would be capable of recording and gaming at high performance. It wasn't capable of that before. All right, so it's time to bring it out, right? All right, so let's see here. Who else we got? Smite Nerds in the house. What is going on, brother? Super excited to see you here. Super excited to be able to see you here. All right, so let's go ahead and keep moving here to be able to go ahead and continue editing this video here. All right, so the second part of this channel trailer now is going to be me sharing a story with the viewer, right? So let's see here. What do we got? This channel is for you. I started hooping at the age of 7, and I fell in love with the game watching the NBA final games between the Bulls and the Jazz. You got to remember that game, right? All right, the Bulls and the Jazz game, right? So remember what I said. Any opportunity that you have to be able to go ahead and share and show what it is that you're saying, do so, right? So we're going to go ahead and look here, and we're going to get the Bulls game when Michael Jordan hit that iconic shot, right? So again, I've taken the time to already pull out the footage that I want to be able to utilize, right? So here's my footage. Here's the iconic shot. I'm going to drag it in here, and we're going to find the right moment for this, right? That game, right? When Michael Jordan hit that iconic shot, securing the championship. Now, if I wasn't, boom. All right, there it is, right? So we want to get a little bit of the running start, right? So we're gonna say that that's the shot. If you don't remember this game right here, living under a rock. No, I'm just playing. All right, so let's take a look here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this up. We're gonna get this deleted, and all right, let's take a look here. All right, so I need to find the perfect spot for this. Watching the NBA final games between the Bulls and the Jazz. You got to remember that game, right? Okay, so it's a little bit, I start talking about it a little bit more. So I need a little bit more footage, and I need to bring this down some, right? Game, watching the NBA final games between the Bulls and the Jazz. You got to remember that game, right? Okay, just a little bit more. We want to be able to get the point when I'm saying the iconic shot is exactly where we want the shot to be able to play, right? So let's take a look here. Let me go ahead and stop the music. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Stop the music. Come back. It's an NBA final games between the Bulls and the Jazz. You got to remember that game, right? All right, just a little bit more, right? These are the little things that you got to be able to do to kind of fine tune this and kind of bring it to where it needs to be. NBA final games between the Bulls and the Jazz. You got to remember that game, right? When Michael Jordan. Okay, a little bit more. We might just start the clip right where it starts. NBA final games between the Bulls and the Jazz. You got to remember that game, right? When Michael Jordan hit that iconic shot, securing the championship. Now, all right, boom, right there, right? Cool. So that's exactly what I wanted there. So now we have that in place. I'm gonna cut this audio down, And now we're gonna keep going here, right? If I wasn't in school, I was working on my handles and my shot, and when the street lights came on, you know you had to take it home, right? All right, so I could get some clips there of me talking about me, maybe if I could try to find some footage that maybe my parents have of me hooping and, you know, late night, but it's going to be really hard for me to be able to find that. So I'm okay with not showing any kind of footage now of that. If I wasn't in school, I was working on because it still allows me to show my face and build a little bit of connection, and my shot. And when the street lights came on, you know you had to take it home, right? I would jump on NBA Live. Okay. So here's an opportunity. NBA Live 05. All right, I would jump on NBA Live 05. If anybody remembers NBA Live 05 with Carmelo Anthony on the cover, right? It's a great way for me to be able to show that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here, and I already have that image here, right? This image here of let's see here, right? So here it is. I'm going to drop this here. All right, and then we're going to bring this up, and let's say that we're going to come right here. All right, so let's see here. 05 with Carmelo. Okay, a little bit more. 05 with Carmelo. Okay, and again, I'm just placing things where they need to be. Later, I'll give them animation, make them come in, make them disappear, all that extra bells and whistles. With Carmelo Anthony on the cover. And then, okay, so there's that. Okay, and we're going to stop it there. Going to let go of that. And now what am I going to say? Then when NBA 2K8 with Chris Paul on the okay, NBA 2K8 with Chris Paul. I'm going to go ahead and get this added in here. Here's the image. Just drop it in here. All right, here it is. Now I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to set it somewhere around there. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to come up. And then when NBA 2K8. Okay, just a little bit right there. NBA 2K8 with Chris Paul on the cover drop. I made the switch from live, and I never went back. Okay, right? So there's that. So I'm going to cut that there. I'm going to come back, right? So now we have this place went back, right? And then when Stephen Curry got drafted, okay, when Stephen Curry got drafted. So what I'm going to do, again, remember, any opportunity you have to be able to show what it is that you're saying, incorporate it, right? So here's the story of when Curry got drafted, right? So here it is. I'm gonna grab this. Okay. Here's Curry getting drafted. And then when Stephen Curry got drafted in 09, that's when I truly became a Golden State fan. And ever since then, whether it's been on the court or on the game, I've considered myself. All right, so we got to see what part of this clip guard who can shoot and play defense, what you call a sharp lock. Look at this little youngin'. Now I spend most of my time hooping in real life or playing NBA 2K. This is why I wanted to go ahead and create this channel. Not only to all right, so I think that this here, when he's walking up, is probably going to be the best thing to show for the actual clip, right? So I'm going to bring it, because we're not pulling the audio from this, we're just going to use the clip. I just need to go ahead and show. This is my time hooping. Okay, so that's a little bit farther back. All right, let's see here. And then I'm going to come back and start answering you guys' questions here. All right, so let's take a look. I've considered myself. Nope. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. Okay. Drafted in 09. Okay, there it is, right there. Stephen Curry got drafted. When Stephen Curry. Okay, let's hear back, right? And then when Stephen Curry. Okay, right here. I'm gonna bring this up. Let's bring this audio down. And then let's see if this is the sweet spot for it. Right? And then when Stephen Curry got drafted in 09, that's when I truly became a Golden State fan. And ever since, okay, that's when I became a Golden State fan. Okay, boom, there it is. So I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna delete this. All right, and then we come back. State fan, and ever since then, whether it's been on the court or on the game, I've considered myself a guard who can shoot and play defense, what you call a sharp lock. Now, all right. Now I spend most of my time hooping in real life or playing NBA 2K. All right, so that's going to be the second part of the actual script, right? So let's come back and talk about this. We've just now gone through and we've gone ahead and talked about the first part of this video is to go ahead and address the viewer and let the viewer know that this is the right channel for them, right? Let's take a look at that. If you consider yourself a sharp lock hooper on the court and on 2K, and you rock with Golden State and you want to elevate your game to the next level, this channel is for you. Okay, I just addressed my viewer, let them know this channel is for you. If this is who you are, this channel is for you. Now I'm gonna go ahead and connect with my viewer and build a connection by sharing a little story about me, right? And why I know who he is. I started hooping at the age of 7 and I fell in love with the game, watching the NBA final games between the Bulls and the Jazz. You gotta remember that game, right? When Michael Jordan hit that iconic shot, securing the championship. Now, if I wasn't in school, I was working on my handles and my shot, and when the street lights came on, you know you had to take it home, right? I would jump on NBA Live 05 with Carmelo Anthony on the cover. And then when NBA 2K8 with Chris Paul on the cover dropped, I made the switch from live and I never went back, right? And then when Stephen Curry got drafted in 09, that's when I truly became a Golden State fan. And ever since then, whether it's been on the court or on the game, I've considered myself a guard who can shoot and play defense, what you call a sharp lock. Now I spend most of my time hooping in real life or playing NBA 2K. All right, so those are going to be the two components in there. Now we're diving into the part of the video where I tell them why they should care about my channel, right? So that's going to be the key point there. So let me go ahead and come here and answer some of you guys' question. Let's turn on a little bit of background music. Thank you so much, Epidemic Sound, for sponsoring this video. All right, so let's take a look here. All right, so I don't see the name. All right, let's see. Questions. Says here, your OBS stuff really helped me. That's what I'm here for, right? It says, the 90s Bull were so much fun to watch. I haven't watched since. Man, I'm always watching classic NBA games all the time. Michael was actually a humble guy that attributed to that team's success to the teams, not himself. You're 100%. I just loved his competitive style. Says here, is 1080p 60 frames to the norm for uploading and recording? It depends. I mean, I could upload in 4K and I could upload at the highest quality, but I just do 1080p. I think it's totally fine. And 60 frames per second, I actually do 24 frames per second based on how I recorded it. But for gaming, 60 FPS is the thing that you want to do. So it says here, before I start streaming a game, should I do a private playthrough? If you want to, it does depend. You should always have a strategy and a game plan for when you're making content. Okay, like you should never be going into a stream not knowing what you're gonna do. Okay, you're just gonna waste time. So if it's important for you to play through the game, to understand what to expect and what piece of content you want to make, then yes, 100%. The more you know about what your stream is going to be about, the easier it is for you to make videos. If I'm going to stream 3 hours every time I go live when I'm going to be streaming, guess what I'm going to do? The first hour, I'm making one video. The second hour, I'm making a second video. The third hour, I'm making a third video. So in 3 hours, I'm making 3 videos that I can post on my YouTube channel with those 3 hours that I spent. I'm not going in there to waste time. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna connect with my viewers. But at the end of the day, I'm here to work. I'm here to show up. I'm here to create content, right? Because at the end of the day, I want to be able to do this for a living. In order for me to do that, I need to treat it like a business and come in there and say, hey, I'm an entertainer. I'm showing up on stream to be able to bring you guys some value. And at the same time, I get to spend time with you guys and do what it is that I love. But on the back end, I know that in order for me to survive, I need to go ahead and make content so that way I can thrive, right? So it's super important that you always approach it with a game plan, right? So let's see here. Even when he was the MVP, his teammates were recognized 100%. 100%. So let's see here. He looks 12, right? You see him? See that little youngin'? He looks 12. I know, right? It says, thank you so much for the info, man. Thank you, Shauna, for pushing my question. I appreciate it. Shauna's amazing, right? Is this opening for the viewer supposed to be implemented in every video? No, this is specifically for this channel trailer, right? So you need to have a channel trailer on your channel. It's super important. And if you don't have that on your channel, it makes your viewer a little bit confused as to what your channel is about, right? So we spent a lot of time in the prior live stream understanding who the viewer is. And the viewer for my channel was Ethan, right? And with that, we've developed the graphic, the banner, the about, what we should name the channel, the kind of content we're gonna make. So you don't wanna do that every single video. That's just for the channel trailer. Every single video is going to be completely different, right? And when I start to make my first gaming video on this channel, I'm going to share with you guys because it's not so much about it's not about so much about saying, hey guys, and I see this all the time and it hurts me a little bit because I just know it's like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, my fault I didn't get to upload last week. And so today I'm going to show you guys this crazy, gameplay. And yeah, but before that, man, make sure you like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, check out my merch. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, and it's just like, bro, like, this is not about you. This is about your viewer. And when you start to understand and you start the video giving the viewer what they want over time, the goal is here. If you meeting me for the first time, I don't want to talk about me. I want to give you what you want. I want to get you to watch multiple videos. And then after you watch multiple videos, you get to know who I am. And then you start diving into my live streams and you start watching some other content where I can then talk about the things that I want to talk about and say, hey, look, hey guys, if you guys want to buy this Green Bean Money Machine Curry shirt, go ahead and go to my shop and buy it, right? But you know me now. Right? It's like almost saying like you going into the street with all your products, going to strangers like, hey guys, buy my water, buy this shirt. Like, who are you, bro? We don't know who you are. So again, don't treat your videos that way, right? Assume that people don't know who you are and come with value. And then with the value that you give, people will get to know, like, and trust you. And then when they get to know, like, and trust you, they will buy from you. They will subscribe to you. They will support you. They will become loyals. It's all a game. Once you play the game the right way, you start to see a lot of success. Okay? Question here says, I have a lot of content. I was thinking of doing 2 shorts a day. Is that too much? It's only too much if you don't have the capacity for it, right? So if you want to upload 2 shorts a day and you have the capacity to be able to do that, live stream and create long form content, then 100%. It's all about your personal preference. It is, if I upload 1 short a week and you upload 2 shorts a day, does that mean you're going to grow faster than me? 100% not, because YouTube is not about quantity. Okay. It's about quality. Right? YouTube is about satisfying the viewer. So if you can make 2 videos a day and that's 14 shorts a week, would your time be better spent instead of making 14 shorts that may be decent quality? Would it be better for you to spend that much time creating 2 shorts that are the best that they can be to give the viewer the best experience possible? So that's how I want you to approach content creation. It's not about volume. It's about creating valuable content that your viewers want to enjoy and want to watch. So sometimes spending a little bit more time on that piece of content can pay off in the long run, right? So just think about that. Okay. So this is really good. I don't play NBA, but I know when the street lights come on, you got to go home, man. You see? So there's the connection, right? Even if you don't play basketball, everybody knows, right? As a kid that, like, especially if we're in the same age bracket, it's like street lights came on, you got to come home. You could be outside all day long. Okay, from the time the sun comes out, the minute the street lights come on, you know that it's time to go home, right? So again, it's just those little things that allow you to be able to connect, man. It says, man, now I feel like I have to start over. Sometimes starting over is not a bad thing, right? It's a lot easier to start over than to try to switch and pivot, especially if you're too deep in, right? So again, it's a little bit harder for me to understand. Remind you guys, okay, if you guys are watching this live stream right now, make sure you guys join the Discord. Make sure you guys join my newsletter, because starting next month, everybody who's a part of my Discord and a part of my newsletter is going to have the opportunity to be able to win a free consultation with me every single month. So every single month, I'm going to pick one person. You got to be on my email or you got to be in my Discord, and then I'm going to send it out and you guys get to be able to enter. And if you get selected, you get a 30-minute consultation call with me where we talk about your channel, your content, completely free. Okay, completely free, because I want to be able to help you as much as possible, and at the same time also be able to try to build the Discord community and everything else, right? So keep that in mind there. How long should the trailer be? The trailer should be no more than 35. It should be about 30, 45 seconds. Like 2 minutes is the max. Okay, so anywhere between 30 seconds to 2 minutes. The goal is to incorporate those five things, right? And then from there, you'll be able to kind of go in there and be able to do that. Should you edit the live streams? 100%. 100%. Listen, if you look at every live stream that I start, whether it's for this channel or for any other channel, you never hear me start the video saying, going like this, which I see this so often, okay? And if this is you, it's totally fine. Hopefully after today, you make this adjustment. I don't want the stream to start like this. All right, I press go live. All right, guys. Let me know if my audio is good. Let me know if you can see me. Okay, yo, we about to get in today. Hold on. Oh man, I'm excited for today. All right, let me see what we're gonna do here today. All right, let me hold on. Let me fix these little overlays. Let me get this going on here. Let me see if anybody's in the stream. you're not bringing no value, because you got to remember, right? Once I end this video right here, it goes on YouTube. Guess what happens, right? People are going to watch this video afterwards. So now I'm forcing them to stay for 10 minutes of no action, no value. Why do you think I start my videos today, right? Think about today when I started my video. Hey, boom, I went live, instantly went straight into the content. Why? Because I know how important it is to be able to get, like, I may have 30 people watching me live, but after I end my live stream, I get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of views on it. Because I worry about the thumbnail, I worry about the title, I worry about how I start the video. I try to add value, right? So when I start this video, it's like, hey guys, boom, start the video. I was like, there's one actual video that every gaming channel needs to make ASAP. And if your channel doesn't have that, you're losing out on the opportunity to be able to gain subscribers. So today I'm gonna show you what that video is, how to be able to make it, and I'm even gonna go ahead and edit it here live with you for you to be able to see what the process looks like, right? It's a different vibe, it's a different feel. And you say, okay, but how do I do this for gaming? Same thing, right? I've done this already in a prior live stream, right? So same here. Chris says here, could you break down exactly what you do in each of those 3 hours broken into 3, right? So what I want you to do is when you go to my channel, right? Because the easiest way for me to be able to break that down is just to go ahead and share with you the actual live stream. So if you come to the live stream and you come here, right? How to start a gaming YouTube channel. In that video, I tell you and I share exactly what to be able to do. And I believe that it's actually this one here. How to become a full-time streamer and how to start a YouTube channel from zero. Both of those are going to answer that question of how you approach streaming and how you create content for streaming so that way you're effective, right? So again, I can go a little bit deeper here, but you should think about 3 videos. Every time. You should think about 3. If you're going to stream for 3 hours, I want 3 videos. If you're going to stream for 2 hours, I want 2 videos. If you're going to stream for 1 hour, I want 1 video. And this is where you think about segments. If I'm going to make a video, a live stream about 2K, I'm going to say, okay, the first hour, I'm going to focus on making a brand new character and showing people the best character to make. Okay, cool. The second part of that stream, I'm going to actually go ahead and create highlights with my viewers and be able to get as many dunks and shots as possible because I'm going to make a video on that. The last part of it, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the best equipments and things to be able to utilize in the game to be able to improve your character. Having a strategy, having a plan is the difference between those who stream endlessly with seeing no growth and those who start to blow up even now when they have that focus and that clarity. And a lot of people don't talk about this. A lot of people that do share about this, you gotta pay money. You gotta be able to. I'm giving it all away for free because one, I know, number one, a lot of people don't take action. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is that I know that it's not taking nothing away from me. Me telling you exactly what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it, and giving all away doesn't take away from me. There's more people out there that want to hear your voice and not hear my voice, and it's the same thing, vice versa, right? So it's super important that you kind of keep that in mind there. So it says, I have a problem with the background noise on my Yeti mic and it's connected to my PS5. I cut the gain down and it's still, any ideas? It's going to be a little bit harder for me to troubleshoot here in real time for you, man. So just hop into the Discord and I'll be able to try to help you out as much as possible. There may be somebody in there that maybe even help you out as well. It's a little bit hard for me to troubleshoot here directly on the on the stream. So no intro basics. So I say in this video, I will be there when and say what you are doing. I try to avoid utilizing as much as possible in this video because it's just wasted words in the beginning, right? Now I have videos that say that, right? But as I started to learn how important it is, the first 5 to 10 seconds of your video is so important, I started to be very selective of the words that I say. So if in this video has no value to my viewer, I'm not gonna say it, okay? Because I value your time. So if every second matters to you and matters to me, I want to make sure that I'm able to keep you entertained and give you value every second of my video, right? So just try to think about it, right? If you're watching a video and you're the actual viewer, how do you like to watch content? Right? And then think about that as your actual viewer, right? So just kind of keep that in mind. All right, so let's take a look here. Let me get back to editing this video because we need to go ahead and include these edits here, right? So, okay. So what I need to do now is let's go ahead and grab some music here for this video, right? So what I'm going to utilize is going to be Epidemic Sounds. I've talked about them in multiple videos. I have videos showing you guys how to go ahead and add music to OBS, background music, how to add background music to Streamlabs. I'm going to have soon a video how to add background music to Livestream. I told you what music you can legally use on your content and your streams. There's tons of options out there, right? But the one that I utilize is Epidemic Sounds, and I'm going to show you guys here the reason why. Okay, so once I go ahead and connect, and there's a 30-day free trial for you to be able to utilize. You can sample it, you can try it, but again, I don't play around with my content. This is how I make my living. Even on my gaming channel, even though it's brand new, it has no monetization, I do not want to risk the fact of that, the hard work that I'm putting in to get removed, right? So there's a link in the description for you guys to try out a free trial here. But so this is already going to know, the more that you be on Epidemic Sound, the more it's going to recommend music to you based on music that you like, right? So you're going to see it's going to provide me recommendations for music for my channel based on my download history. However, I can go ahead and be able to search here different kinds of music based on different kind of genres. I can go ahead and decide based on new releases. I can go ahead and find music based on moods. So here's genres, right? So again, Epidemic Sound has about more than 40,000 songs included into it. And it also has over 90,000 sound effects you can be able to utilize on your stream deck, in your stream, to be able to kind of leverage this, right? So music is so important to be able to decide how your content feels and the vibe that you give on your stream, right? So if you hear the background music that I have on this stream right here, it's a more uplifting, it's a more background beat, right? Like it changes the vibe of the stream. If I were to go ahead and turn this off, right? It changes the mood a little bit, right? Now I can still kind of bring the energy and kind of bring that in there, but the music is a great opportunity to be able to have a background to kind of support that. And then I don't have to worry about this getting muted or getting a copyright strike, getting a claim, because I know that Epidemic Sound gives me the rights to the license, right? So again, when I look for music, I look for the mood, right? What mood do I want to invoke inside of this video, right? So remember, this is the video that a viewer is going to come see for the first time. Okay, for the first time. So this is like, think about it. He's a basketball person. He wants uplifting music. You know, it's like, you think about it, right? When you're working out, when you're playing basketball, when you're gaming, you want to hear uplifting music. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and find some kind of music here that's going to allow me to be able to kind of maybe epic, right? So if we kind of start listening to some of this, so you can preview all of this and how it sounds, right? Okay. So I kind of like that. That might be a little loud for you guys. Let me turn it down a little bit. But that sounds like some basketball, kind of like people running down the tunnel, ready to kind of get into the game, right? Okay, I kind of like this, right? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this. So what I'm gonna do is, what I like to do first is I like to save this. So Epidemic Sound allows you to be able to create playlists, right? So I have my favorite 8. I have a whole stream playlist. So you also gain access to the stream playlist that I have here, which if you don't have songs, these are 3 hours and 10 minutes of music, a playlist that I went ahead and created, making it easier for anybody who gets onto Epidemic Sound to be able to go ahead and be able to utilize this, right? So you said it was super low. So again, I'm going to save this because it may be the song that I like to utilize. So let's see here. Music is blowing me away. Like it's super high. All right. So let's see here. Right. So, okay. So we have this one here, right? So that's going to be the first option. I'm going to just turn it down just a little bit. All right. And then we're going to have here other options. So when I come back here and I type in the mood that we went ahead and looked for, right? When I typed in music and I came to mood and I came to epic, that's a good option. So if I like that kind of beat, the Epidemic Sound makes it super easy for me to find more music like that, right? So I can just come in here and go to epic, and now it's going to give me all these epic kind of music, right? So music is too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit so that's not so high for you guys. Right? So look at this. No. No. All right, so I like that first one, right? But here's the cool thing about this, right? So for example, the biggest thing that you're going to be able to do here, when I come to my account, right? And I come here to safe list. This is a super important aspect of it. This is what makes it worthwhile for me to be able to utilize them. So just because I'm making this video for YouTube, what if I want to create clips that I want to put on TikTok or put on Instagram, right? Or put on my website, or, you know, this here protects me wherever I post that music. Okay. So as long as I connect my account, it doesn't matter that this music here protects me on my Instagram, on my Twitch, on my Facebook, on my website, on my different YouTube channels, on my TikTok account. I don't have to worry about me utilizing music that's going to get me a copyright claim or get me suspended or get my stuff muted. I know that no matter where I post this, I'm going to be protected, right? This is the reason why I do this, because it's too much work to be able to record a video, create it, create content, add music, spend time, and then last thing you know, it's like, hey, I can't monetize, or hey, I got muted, or hey, this video got to get deleted, and it hurts. I rather utilize a service that protects me than to be able to do anything else, right? So okay, so I really like this music, this song that we went ahead and found right here under Epic, to be able to utilize here. Let me see here. So again, sound effects, ton of them, right? Whooshes, which this is super helpful. All right, sound effects are super important to be able to even add even more kind of information and kind of more sound effects to the actual videos, to the actual stream. You can think about any kind of sound effects you're looking for, right? So again, you can start to see they have tons of sound effects. I think they have even games, right? So they have games here, right? So you can add these to your alerts, right? I mean, it's endless. They have 90,000 sound effects, right? Okay, so I don't want to spend too much time because I definitely want to get the video kind of completed. But again, they did go ahead and sponsor this video, not because it's more of a sales pitch, it's because I just truly love utilizing their service. And what you guys have noticed, there's only a few brands that I like to partner with to be able to bring to you guys. And like I said, to be able to utilize something like this that gives you access to all this music, it's just worthwhile, right? Don't fall victim to people saying that you can use any kind of music. If there's any kind of information that you want to know a little bit deeper about what this is the video you want to watch right here. What music can you legally use on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube? I break it down, and I also demystify a lot of bad information that's out there right now, okay? And why Epidemic Sound should be, even if it's not Epidemic Sound, get a service that gives you the rights to the music. And I know that Epidemic Sound does that, and I've been using them for about almost 2 years now, okay? So kind of keep that in mind. So when you go here and you click on the actual link in the description, just so you know that it's not even, here it is, right? Come here. You click on this link, it's going to bring you to a dedicated page that has me on there, the reason why, and then here are the 8 favorite tracks that I truly enjoy, right? These are the songs that I like. I just like the tone of them. I like the beat. I like the way that it does. Do they have rap on there? They have every kind of genre that you actually need, right? I believe it's about 10, is it about $9.99? Here it is right here. $9.99 a month. This is all you guys need. You don't need a commercial one, okay? You do not need a commercial one. Only if you have 3 channels. If you're doing stuff for other people, the $9 a month one is all you need for your personal content. 1 channel, multiple platforms, unlimited downloads. And again, these are the songs that I love. So it's just the hip hop, right? So who wanted hip hop? Here's an alternative hip hop, right? They got R&B. Okay, so this is like R&B if you like R&B. Right? Afro beats. I really like Afro beats. I like the way that they start to actually break down. All right? Mainstream hip hop, same thing. So again, when I type in here and I select hip hop, I'm able to select the actual music, and it's going to show me all the hip hop stuff. If I want alternative hip hop, if I want different genres, right? Lo-fi, soul, EDM, contemporary. There isn't a type of music that you wouldn't be able to find on here. That's why they have an amazing selection, 40,000 songs. All right, so that's enough about Epidemic Sound. We've selected the song that I want, but I don't think that I saved it actually. But let's go ahead and add this music in here. But definitely, okay, here it is. I like this, right? So when you go to download it, you have different options to be able to. I'm more of a country rocks blues kind of guy. They have that. So if we search here, right? What you said, country. Okay, country rock. Okay, country rock. Here we go, right? Here's all the songs, country rock, contemporary, right? Here it is. Hey, hold on, you might be on something here. Hold on. 100%. You can add epidemic sounds to your CapCut videos. Any video that you make, as long as you have a subscription to Epidemic Sound, you're going to be able to utilize it anywhere. Any video that you make, short, long form, doesn't matter what platform you use to make the video. You stream on Kick, you stream on Twitch, you stream on YouTube, you're going to be able to utilize the music. This is why I utilize them, because I don't have to worry about, can I use it here? Is it going to work if I'm on this platform? Doesn't matter. If you got the music from here and you have a subscription, you're good to go, right? I'm not going to lie, Richard. This is the music's too loud. All right, so I'm gonna save this because I'm gonna say I like it. That's different. Okay. So all right, so let me go back and get that song that we need for our video that we're gonna be working on today. Let's go to Epic. I'm going to come to we launch. So when you download it, you have the option to download the full mix. You can just get the instrumentals if you want, just the bass, the drums, just the melody. So you can decide what part of the song you want to download individually for you to be able to utilize, right? So that's super important. It says here, even background music and streams, 100%, right? This right here that you hear right now in the background, right? So the stuff that you hear in the background right now is from Epidemic Sound. It's my background music, right? So again, it's something that you want to be able to kind of utilize. You don't have to worry about that no more. And if you want lyrics, like people that are actually singing, they have actual people that are singing and being able to utilize in there, right? So just kind of keep that in mind there. All right, so you have the option to be able to download different options of the songs based on what you need. Maybe you only want the instruments. I typically like to get the full mix. Hit download. It's going to automatically download. And then now we have our songs to be able to, we're going to have to add country blues to your playlist. Listen, I really like that. All right. So I'm going to add this to this folder because this is my music. All right. So now that we have here, preach no doubt, Stacks. And then I have tons of videos in the description of this video. There's different videos, me breaking down how to add the background music using OBS, how to add background music using Streamlabs, how to go ahead and know what music is legal to be able to utilize. It's all in there, right? I use live streams so you can add it easily. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I actually have a video coming out about that, I think in about 2 weeks. But the easiest way to do it if you're here is to go ahead and open up Epidemic Sound in a tab just like this, play the music, and then in live stream, go ahead and select share screen. And then when you select share screen, select share tab, include audio, and then you'll be good to go. And then you can literally mute it here so you don't hear it, and then you'll be able to see the volume there. Really easy, right? I'm gonna make a video on it here shortly, but since you're here live, I wanted to be able to kind of give you that right there. All right, so I'm gonna come back here to the sound here, and let's go ahead and add that music. So let me see. All right, so here's my music. I'm gonna add it in here, and let's go ahead and take a look to see what this looks like. All right. All right, so I'm going to add this in here. All right, Streamlabs, yeah, use that. Yeah, so there's videos under the description for you to be able to do this, right? I want to play different games on my channel. How do I make a trailer on my channel, Curry? So if you're going to play different games, you just want to tell the viewer exactly what you're going to give them, right? So in that aspect where we're about to get to that part right now in the edit, where the first part of it was addressing them, right? The second part is telling a little story. The third part, it's telling them, why they should care about your channel. And then the next part is telling them what to expect. So when you get to that point of telling them, hey, on this channel, I'm going to talk about this game and this game and this game. Remember, if it's all different games and the same people don't like that game, it's going to be a little bit harder for you to be able to do that, right? I want to make it loop the whole stream. So that's perfect. Yeah, 100%. You can make a loop without any issues, man. So it says, thank you from Toronto. Love it, man. Love it. I know a few people that live in Canada. All right. So let's take a look here. All right, so we've added that song. If you consider yourself a Okay, but that's going to be a little bit too loud. So what I like to do is I like to start like 30, 32 to be able to see. If you consider yourself, that's too low. Let's go 20. If you consider yourself a sharp block hooper on the court and on 2K, and you rock with Golden State, and you want to elevate your game to the next level, this channel is for you. Okay, but what I want to do is I want it. You see where the music's starting to pick up? I really want that to be right where I say like this channel is for you. If you consider yourself a sharp block hooper on the court and on 2K, and you rock with Golden State, and you want to elevate your game to the next level, this channel is for you. Okay, let me see. So this is where this is where it's at. I started hooping at the age of 7, and I fell in love with the game watching the NBA final games. All right, between the Bulls and the Jazz. You got to remember that game, right? When Michael Jordan hit that iconic. All right, so it's going good, right? So all right, so let me take a look here. All right, let's go ahead and break this up. So this is developing in front of our eyes. Yo, this is wild. This if you consider yourself a sharp I'm bringing it to you guys. I'm showing you everything. Golden State, and you want to elevate your game to the next level. This channel. This is where the beat starts to drop. Okay. Elevate your game to the next level. Right there. That's exactly where the beat drops. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to go ahead and cut it up. Okay. This is where the beat drops. Okay. So let's take a look. Into the next level. This channel. And this is where I say this channel is for. All right. This channel is for you, right? So here we go. Next level. This channel is for you. Okay. So that's exactly what I want there, right? So what am I going to do with this gap here? Right. So the biggest thing that I can do here is to be able to grab this, copy. I'm going to paste it, bring this here. We're going to grab this, cut it. I'm going to cut it, delete this, and we're going to blend it together so it doesn't sound crazy. Okay. And we're going to blend it. So let's take a look here. Hopefully it doesn't sound too crazy. To the next level, this channel is for you. I really like the way that dropped like that. Take your game to the next level. This channel is for you. Maybe let me see here. I really didn't like the way that just dropped like that for me. Let me take a look here. To the next level. This channel is for you. It kind of like spikes up a little bit too much for me right there, right? Like it's just someone's like, let me see. You want to elevate your game to the next level. This channel is for you. I started hooping at the 8. I like the way that it drops right before I'm about to say it. Level. This channel. Let's see how that sounds right there. Game to the next level. This channel is for you. Nah, I don't like the way that it kind of let me see here. Let me bring this out some. Game to the next level. This channel is for you. Okay, so we're gonna rock with that right there. So we're gonna come here. Let's bring this out just a little bit more. And all right, so this is where the fine tuning comes in at. Like this is where a lot of it comes in. This channel is for you. I started hooping at the age of 7, and I fell in love with the game watching the NBA final games between the Bulls and the Jazz. You got to remember that game, right? When Michael Jordan hit that iconic shot, securing the championship. Now, if I wasn't in school, I was working on my handles and my shot. And when the street lights came on, you know you had to take it home, right? I would jump on NBA Live 05 with Carmelo Anthony on the cover. All right, hold on. So that beat started dropping right now. That was a little bit intense. This is, let me see. 05 with Carmelo Anthony on the cover. And then when NBA 2K8 with... No. Where is it that the beat drops? Let me bring this up a little bit. It's going to be a little bit loud for you guys. And my shot, and when the street lights came on, you know you had to take it home, right? I would jump on hear that? NBA okay. 05. Right there. Okay, so that's what I want. That's exactly what I want right there. Blade that. Was this here, and I'm gonna bring this back. All right. By the way, I learned how to use Final Cut over a weekend using YouTube. Not gonna lie. All right, so let's take a look here. While I'm looking for this, let's play some background music for you guys, and I really need this to. I really like this drop right here. Let me see. Let's see how this looks here. Hold on. All right. Elevate your game to the next level. This channel is for you. Okay, so that's obviously too loud. game to the next level, this channel is for you. It's a little bit too extreme. Let me bring it in a little bit less. All right. Next level, this channel is for you. I started hooping at the age of 7. It's a little bit too loud for me. All right, so let's take a look here. This channel is for you. I started hooping. It switches too fast for me. If you consider yourself a sharp block hooper on the court and on 2K, and you rock with Golden State and you want to elevate your game to the next level, this channel is for you. I started hooping at the age of 7, and I fell in love with the game.
It works. I think it works.
Watching NBA final games between the Bulls and the Jazz. You got to remember that game, right?
So let's take a look here what we look like, right?
Michael Jordan hit that iconic shot, securing the championship. Now, if I wasn't in school, I was working on my handles and my shot, and when the street lights came on, you know you had to take it home, right? I would jump on NBA Live 05 with Carmelo Anthony on the cover. And then when NBA 2K8 with Chris Paul on the cover dropped, I made the switch from live and I never went back, right? And then when Stephen Curry got drafted in 09, that's when I truly became a Golden State fan. And ever since then, whether it's been on the court or on the game, I've considered myself a guard who can shoot and play defense, what you call a sharp lock. Now I spend most of my time hooping in real life or playing NBA 2K. And this,
all right. So one of the things that's super important to be able to do when you're editing a video is that whenever you're just talking head, right? Like just your face there. You want to be able to break that up by zooming in.
Whether it's been on the court or on the game, I've considered myself a guard who can shoot and play defense.
Right? Who can,
what you call.
All right, so here it is.
Defense.
Right? So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to break this up. I'm going to grab this clip. And all I'm going to do, just to give it a little bit of life, I'm going to bring it in a little bit, bring myself in a little bit closer. Hold on. Okay.
And play defense, what you call a sharp lock.
Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come right back out, just to go ahead and give myself a little bit more motion when we're actually doing this, right? So I'm just gonna bring out. So again, just creates a little bit of
and play
space.
Defense, what you call a sharp lock.
Now that's gonna be a little bit too close. Let me zoom out a little bit on this. Oops. All right. Where's my info box? This would be easier. Just do it this way. Scale. Somewhere right there. Right? All right. So let's take a look here.
Play defense, what you call a sharp lock. Now I spend most of my time.
Just a little bit of movement creates a little bit of dynamic here to be able to kind of. Okay. All right. So let's take a look here.
And play defense, what you call a sharp lock. Now I spend most of my time hooping in real life or playing NBA 2K. And this is why.
There we go. All right, so there we go. So now we're starting to see how this channel trailer is actually starting to develop, right? So we've now done sharing the story.
This is why I wanted to go ahead and create this channel.
Right? So this is where I wanted to create this channel.
And this is why.
Right? So right here, right when I said this, I'm going to cut this here. And we're going to go ahead and zoom this in a little bit more. All right. Same process we just went ahead and did. I'm just going to go ahead and bring this up. Add a little bit here. Let me just add a little bit of background music for us while we're actually doing this. And let me just bring myself in a little bit just to create a little bit of a space here, man. All right. So let me see here. Let me address some of you guys' question. We got Sam in the house here. What is going on, brother? What is going on? Live production tips and tools, man. Hope you're doing good, brother. Hope you're doing good, man. It says here, only thing I'm worried about is being able to actually put all this work on my PS5 as this is the first for me. 100%. What I'm going to tell you right now is that go check out the playlist on my channel that has all the PS5 content. I teach you how to start streaming on the PS5, how to create content on the PS5, how to edit on the PS5. Like, you can do so much on the PS5. It's pretty crazy, okay? So definitely go ahead and kind of take a look at it and check it out. I am TJ. What is going on, man? Super excited to be able to see you here. Super excited. If you guys have been getting value so far from the video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. And remember, this video is brought to you by Epidemic Sound. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. So what we have here is going to be, what we're creating is this division, right? So again, we're now moving into the other part of the video where we start to share. Okay, so we're now sharing why this channel should matter. This is the third part of it, right? Why should my viewer care about this channel? Why should they care? Okay, so this is what we're doing here now. Okay, so 2K strategies. Remember, any opportunity you have to be able to show what it is that you're doing, you want to make sure that you include that, right? So let's go ahead and take a look here. What footage do I have to be able to showcase that? So let's take a look here. 2K content. All right, so 2K content, right? So I'm gonna bring you 2K content. So I need to showcase 2K content. So let's take a look here. All right, I'm gonna show you 2K content. All right, so here's some 2K content, right? So I'm gonna bring this in here. All right, let's see what I'm saying. 2K strategies, but also street ball skills, not just. All right, so we need to go back a little bit. To share 2K strategies, but also street ball skills, not just for any hooper, but for the. All right, that's definitely not the clip for that. Into my story, NBA Golden State highlights, playing ball. Store intro clip, that's not it. Food fuel, that's not it. Intro sharp lock. Value prop, is it here? Yeah, okay, I think that's it. This is the wrong clip. All right, so this is the wrong clip for that. I think this is the clip that I want to bring in right here to be able to do this, right? Man, Memer, what is going on? What is going on, brother? What is going on? Question, do the sponsors come to you or do you choose your sponsors? It's a mix of both. I'm very selective on who I work with on this channel. So a lot of times I'm a big believer in giving value, utilizing the tools that you want to be able to promote and work with. And that's kind of what happened, right? I started to talk about Epidemic Sound and Adobe Express as a person who was utilizing the tools before I was even on their radar. And then the conversation happened where we were able to have a deeper conversation to be able to go ahead and say, hey, look, I think we would be a great fit. I believe in what you guys believe in. I think my audience will love what you have to offer. But there's tons of brands that I turned down. Tons emails that we get every single day to be able to go ahead and like people that want to say, hey, make a video for us. Make it. It's like, look, man, I love what you're doing, but 100%, it's not a great fit. So Bando, I actually have recorded the video already. I just haven't edited it. It's gonna come out in like 2 weeks, I believe, in September. I have the next 2 videos already coming out. But if you go back to the stream, which I'm pretty sure, like after this video is done, go back to the timestamp, and I'm pretty sure I shared with somebody how to add background music to live stream in this live stream. Just gotta wait for the timestamp because I can't remember exactly where it's at. Right, so hopefully Shauna captured that. I didn't know you were a Final Cut Pro user. Oh yeah, man. I wouldn't say I'm a pro, but I did learn it over a weekend, and it's kind of the tool that I felt that was the easiest to be able to get started with and to be able to utilize. But yeah, man. If it's something that's super simple and super easy to do, I just use Adobe Express. But if it's something I got to go a little bit more deeper, then I'll go ahead and utilize Final Cut. But for this. All right, here it is. If your skills, not just for any. Okay, so we need to bring this clip in way earlier here. Spend most of my time hooping in real life or playing NBA 2K. And this is why I wanted to go ahead and create this channel. Not only to share 2K strategies. Okay. Not only to share 2K strategies, but also street ball skills, not just for. Okay. So let's see here. But also street ball skills, not just for any hooper, but for the sharp lock that has the Curry, Clay, Golden State vibe kind of. Okay, Curry, Clay, Golden State kind of vibe. I could have sworn that I had got a clip for that. Intro to Golden State, 2K content, NBA. Oh, here it is right here. This is what I needed. Okay. Okay. So it's not the clip there. This is what I needed here. Okay. But I need a clip for me talking about the, not just for any hooper, but for the sharp lock that has the Curry, Clay. Okay, Curry, the sharp. Okay, so the Curry, Clay. Sharp lock that has the Curry. Okay, but that's not the clip that we need. The sharp lock that has the Curry, Clay, go. Here it is. This is the clip that I wanted right here. Ha! What Tatum was thinking. Hold on. Block that has the Curry, Clay, Golden State. Nope. I need a little bit deeper here. Hold on, wait.
Block that has the Curry, Clay, Golden State vibe kind of mindset, right? So if that's you, welcome.
All right. So there's the shot. Let's take a look if this is the. I feel like there's a clip that's actually missing here. Value prop, playing short story Curry drafted, playing ball, go to Hoopin Academy, basketball, intro to Golden State game. We already showed that. The My Story Jordan, the value prop. I believe this is what goes here. If I'm not mistaken. This goes up here in the front. Let me just take a look here.
Not only to share 2K strategies, but also street ball skills, not just for any hooper, but for the sharp lock that has the Curry, Clay, Golden State vibe kind of mindset, right? So if that's you, welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy, right? So
hold on. Is that clip? Do I have a? Hold on. Let me take a look here. Is the rest of this clip? Is there a part where it's like Curry and Clay?
You're gonna get NBA 2K content.
No. Okay. Oh, so here it goes, right? On this channel, NBA 2K content. So now I got it. 2K content, me shooting the ball.
This channel, you're going to get NBA 2K content specifically for shooting and defense from the best.
Okay. So 2K content, but I need the clip that I need.
The best shooting and defensive badges. I'm going to be breaking down gameplay to highlights
what is this clip?
all the way to NBA basketball, where I'm going to cover everything Golden State related to kind of keep.
Okay, so that's going to go NBA. What I need is the clip.
My game in real life with my workouts, drills, and even nutrition to help you elevate your game on and off the court.
Hey.
But remember,
oh, there it is right there. This is exactly what I need. All right, so let's cut this. Let's cut back. Let me zoom out. Bring this forward. Let's see where I mention it.
I'm going to be breaking down gameplay to
okay, a little bit here.
Hoopin Academy, right? So on this.
Oh, there it is. Goated Hoopin Academy.
Welcome to the
Goated Hoopin Academy. Okay, so I actually didn't even realize that I didn't zoom out.
Or playing NBA 2K. And this is why I wanted to go ahead and create this channel. Not only to share 2K strategies, but also street ball skills, not just for any hooper. But
okay, it's not just for any hooper. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to bring this back out here. And we're gonna have here,
but also street ball skills, not just for any hooper, but for the sharp lock that has the Curry, Clay, Golden State vibe kind of mindset, right? So if that's you, welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy.
All right, so that's you. Welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy, right? All right, so couldn't find the logo for the Goated Hoopin Academy, so we're gonna actually utilize this text here, and here's the Goated Hoopin Academy text, right? So I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab this right here. Welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy, right?
But for the sharp lock that
let me get rid of this so I can see it a little bit better.
Has the Curry, Clay, Golden State vibe kind of mindset, right? So if that's you, welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy.
Okay, welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy. It's a little bit.
That's you. Welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy, right? So.
Okay, welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy. And again, remember, what I'm doing right now is just adding everything in here. I'm going to give it an effect. I'm going to make everything pop in a little bit stronger.
Mindset, right?
Right now, I'm just putting things in place.
Welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy, right? So on this channel...
Okay, so on this channel, right? So here I'm saying here on this channel. But what I want to do is right when I come there, I want to...
On this channel...
Okay, right there. Right there, I want to cut this. And I want to zoom in a little bit on myself to be able to do this. So let's... come in a little bit, so I'm gonna come a little bit stronger. So this should run a little bit smoother.
Clay, Golden State vibe kind of mindset, right? So if that's you, welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy, right? So on this channel, you're gonna get NBA 2K.
Can actually probably bring this in a little bit. I'm not gonna worry about the nitty gritty right now.
So if that's you, welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy, right? So on this channel, you're gonna get NBA 2K content.
NBA 2K content. So that's where I need to bring this in here. NBA 2K content.
NBA 2K content. On this channel, you're going to get NBA 2K content specifically
Splash
for
City Green Bean Money Machine. Hold on, yo, because this is the throwback shirt. If anybody knows, right? Green Bean Money Machine used to be my calling mark every time that I hit a perfect shot in 2K. So let's see here. Shark, what is going on? Welcome, welcome. It says, what software is this? I went ahead and seen that. Sean, I went ahead and answered that for you. It's Final Cut Pro. Kiddo says, do you know where I can get a professional looking PFP and banner? Oh, profile picture and banner. So what you want to do is, it just depends on what platform you're going to be utilizing. But again, on my channel, I have videos showing you how to be able to do that. So if we come here and we type in banners, somewhere around here, right? Here's how to make a profile banner, right? If you're going on Kick, which the same thing works for Twitch, right? So on my channel, there's tons of opportunity for you to be able to do that. Here's how to create a Twitch banner, how to create a Twitch profile picture, and all of these things. I show you how to be able to do this utilizing Adobe Express, right? So that's what's going to be able to help you out there. All right, so let's take a look here. Hopefully that helps you out right there. All right. So let's take a look here. So we got, welcome to, did I just get the logo? I wonder if are these going to be the ones I'm going to be able to use though. Let's take a look. Yeah, no problem. No problem. That's what I'm here for. All right. Let me see if I can utilize this here, and then we can kind of go from there. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use this because it's just the, it has the background. Let me see. I need one that doesn't have the background, so it may not work. Right. All right. So yeah, I won't be able to use it right now, but I'll have to customize it. But that is the logo right there. Go to Hoopin Academy, GHH. It's definitely what I want to be able to utilize there. So that's you. Welcome to the Go to Hoopin Academy. Right. All right. So cool. On this channel, so we have that on this channel, right? Right. So on this channel. Okay, on this channel, you're going to get content. I need to go ahead and lower this here. You're going to get NBA 2K content. Okay, NBA 2K content. Specifically for shooting and defense. From the best sharp lock builds to best shooting and defensive badges. I'm going to be breaking down gameplay to... All right, so I'm going to be breaking down gameplay. You're going to get NBA 2K content specifically for shooting and defense. From the best sharp lock builds. All right, from the best sharp lock builds. I don't think I have any kind of content for that. Going to stay highlights, intro to sharp lock. I could bring this image back in. I could. On this channel, you're going to get NBA 2K content specifically for shooting and defense. From the best sharp lock. Okay, sharp lock builds. I don't need this to be as big, so we're gonna bring that down there. You're going to get NBA 2K content specifically for shooting and defense. From the best sharp lock builds. Okay, the best sharp lock build. And defense. From the best sharp lock builds to best shooting and defensive badges. I'm going to be breaking down gameplay to... highlights. I actually can probably get away with this right here. Probably could. I don't think Ethan's going to even notice. Defense. From the best sharp lock builds to best shooting and defensive badges. I'm going to be breaking down gameplay to highlights all the way to NBA basketball. Right? So this is where we want to go ahead and grab in our highlights here. So what do we have here? Intro to Golden State. Golden State highlights. We have that value prop. We have here intro clip. So here's another one that we can utilize. Right. So we already kind of used that there. Defensive badges. I'm going to be breaking down gameplay to highlights all the way to NBA basketball. Okay. So here it is. Highlights all the way to NBA basketball, where I'm going to cover everything Golden State related to kind of keep you in the loop. And then okay, so we don't need that much of it. We only need him when he's coming down and getting ready to dribble both people. And let's take a look. Highlights all the way to NBA basketball, where I'm going to cover everything Golden State related to kind of keep you in the loop. And then okay, so there it is right there, right? So that's all I need. I'm going to hit blade. And remember, the part of the video that we're working on right now is literally me telling the viewer what to expect on my channel, right? It's super important that if I want this channel to be able to have success, right, I need to make sure court side if I want this channel to be able to have success, right, I need to make sure that there's clarity about what it is that I'm doing, right? So again, this is the gaming channel that I'm bringing you guys behind the scene, A to Z. And in 1 year, this channel is going to be, I'm going to give myself a year. I think it's going to happen way before that. But again, just because of what I know about with YouTube, but I say in 1 year with this channel alone, I will be able to go full time. I'm already full time, but I'm saying like with this channel alone by itself, it would generate enough income for me to be able to go full time again, if that makes sense. I don't know. But that's what I'm going to show you guys everything. Every single week here on the Curry channel, I'm going to break down everything that I'm doing for the gaming channel, right? You can take screenshots of your 2K badges. I could, but they're going to be a little bit different for 2K24. So again, it may be something I can just re-edit a little bit later. All right, so now we have that in place, right? Related. Oh, you sent me the zip? Let me see. Let me see if I can open that there. Let me add some little background music here. And again, if you're just tuning in, everything that you hear here in the stream, all the background music is powered by Epidemic Sound, which I'm grateful. And thank you so much for sponsoring this video. All right, so let's take a look here. All right, so did I download that zip? All right, let's take a look. Do we have a PNG here? Let's take a look. Where did that open up at? Downloads, desktop, final files, white background, black background, AI, JPEG, PNG. Is this the one? I think this is the one right here. All right, let's take a look. I believe that's the one. Where did I put Go to Hoopin Academy? Let's bring this up here. Okay, let's bring this here, and this should work. Let's take a look. There it is, right there. All right, cool. So let's do this. Appreciate it, Shauna. Let's do this here. Okay, let's try that again. Golden State vibe. Let me pause the music here so that we're not hearing double. Wrong thing. All right, let's see. Kind of mindset, right? So if that's you, welcome to the Goated. It's a little space there. Let me see. Zoom in. Welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy, right? I think I say a little bit before the logo even comes up. That's you. There it is. That's what the issue is. It's you. Welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy, right? Okay. So I like that. Welcome. Let me see. Vibe kind of mindset, right? So if that's you, boom. That's where the shot goes in. I want to bring this out. I want to show my face for a second. Welcome to the Goated. Let me see. You, welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the. There. There, right? So if that's you, welcome to the Goated. Welcome to the. There. That's you. Welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy, right? So okay, so there, and then I want to bring that there, right? All right, now really quickly, if I wanted to give this like I'm not gonna have that pop up like that. But again, remember, I'm not really focused so much on making like these kind of edits just yet. I'm really here trying to focus in on, so like for example, if I wanted to go ahead and make this kind of be a little bit easier, I would be able to do this, grab this, and now you're gonna see here that it's gonna have a little bit better of an animation. Welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy, right? So on this channel, right? So you can see there. It has just a little bit more animation, and I can go ahead and just extend this just to make it disappear. Welcome to the Goated Hoopin Academy, right? So on this channel, you're going to... And just like that. All right, cool. Appreciate that. All right, so let me close this. Let's close this, and let's close this, and let's kind of keep moving forward here. You're going to get NBA 2K content specifically for shooting and defense from the best... I actually don't want myself zoomed in like that so much, so let's blade. Let's cut here. I'm going to blade. It's... fine. I'm gonna blade here. All right. Yeah, the disappearing effect. This comes in clutch. Comes in clutch. So let me reset. Want myself a little farther back, and let's take a look here. Specifically for shooting and defense, from the best sharp lock builds, the best shooting and defensive badges. I'm gonna be breaking down gameplay to highlights. Okay. It's all the way to all the way. Okay. Lights all the way.
the way to NBA basketball, where I'm going to cover everything Golden State related to kind of keep you in the loop. And then
Okay, so there it is to keep you in the loop.
I'm even going to share the way that I'm
the way that I'm
staying on top of my game.
Okay, so here is where we zoom in. It'll be fine.
I'm even going to share the way that I'm staying on top of my game in real life with my workout.
Okay, in real life. Okay, so there it
Top
is.
of my game.
Boom. I'm going to grab that. And now I'm going to bring in some clips showing me playing basketball in real life, my workouts, and things of that sort, right? Make sure you mute the clip on the audio. Oh, that's right. Good call. Listen, hey, look at showing us being an editor. All right, so I'm going to clip this here. This is actually a lot harder to do in real time, right? It's definitely a little bit harder. No cap. All right, so let me do this, and let's take a look.
That I'm staying on top of my game in real life with my
workouts. Okay, so we got to show my workouts. Let's bring this here, and let me go to, I lost what my stuff was at, B-roll and workout, right? So let me bring this here. Let's bring this up, come back, and now we're going to go ahead and add in my workout to be able to show this here, right? Yes, we're over time and feels like you're not even close to being done. It's almost done. I mean, at least the big bulk of it is. So here's my workout. All right, so let's bring this in. Now I don't want this to cover me, right? So I want to be able to have this be a video that kind of stays in there on the side. So let's take a look here.
My game in real life with my workouts, drills.
Okay. Workouts. But what part of that video do I want? When I'm doing a curl? Like right there? I think so. All right, let's take a look.
With my workouts.
With my workouts.
With my
Okay.
With my workouts, drills, and even nutrition.
That's the best
to help
part.
You elevate your game on and off the court. But remember,
that's going to be a better side angle. Right there. Wait, am I going up or down? Pause the background music. Good call. All right, let's see here. Let's use, let me see. I think right there. Okay, so let me blade that. Let's cut this out. Let's go back and talk about where he's talking about the workout.
In real life with my workouts, drills.
Okay, workouts. That's perfect. All right, we're gonna leave that there, and then we're gonna go
with my workouts.
Okay, my workouts, and I'm about to say drills. So, do I have anything we're working out with drills? I got plain ball, but is this a plain? Is this a right clip? Let's take a look here.
Drills and even nutrition to help you.
So the audio. Let's see here. Where am I dribbling? Am I even doing?
Elevate your game on and off the court. But remember, basketball is not just a sport. It's a lifestyle and an identity. So if you want the best.
What? I did nothing in that clip. All right, this is definitely not it. All right, so let me take a look here. Working out, playing ball. I thought I had some clips. Hold on, wait. Downloads, playing ball. Is this it? Basketball shot. Let me see here. Is this me shooting? I was doing nothing in there, right? You seen that showing up? All right, let me see. Is this it?
Drills and even nutrition to help you elevate your game on and off the court. But remember, basketball is not just.
Well, I want myself like already shooting the shot. Probably there. Let me see.
Off the court. But remember, basketball is not.
Shot dropped right there. I don't need to show the whole thing. Let's take a look here. I don't think this clip is gonna work. I have to look it through my phone and see.
Life with my workouts, drills, and
drills. need to show just the shot going up and just falling. Hold on.
With my workouts, drills,
and this obviously doesn't need to be.
With my workouts, drills, and even nutrition.
Okay, drills. Okay, so that's fine. The shot can be mid-air. All right, let me see here. Nutrition, working outs. I know I got some nutrition. I'm gonna answer you guys this question here in just a few moments here. Downloads, screenshot here, replay, no, food, home tour, fuel. All right, here's fuel. I know that's that. All right, so food, right? Courtesy of Shona. That's how I be eating, right?
To help you elevate your game on and off the court. But remember, basketball.
Okay, so I don't need all of this. I need a little bit of it. Showcase a little bit of this.
Nutrition to help you elevate your game on and off the court.
Okay, that can stop there. It's a super long clip. All right, so that can stop there. All right, and I need this to be a little bit more aligned. Bring this here, and of course, once I get into fine-tuning this, I'll be able to add in
and even nutrition to help you elevate your game on and off the court. But remember,
okay, but when I want to say but,
court.
I need to zoom in because I'm about to tell something serious. All right, let's see here, and then let's go ahead and get this zoomed in for this clip. Okay, and let's take a look here.
But remember,
whoa, what happened there? Reset. Bring this down. All right.
with my workouts, drills, and even nutrition.
I said I came with nutrition a little bit sooner.
Workouts, drills, and even nutrition.
The shot already went in. Just down. Just forward.
Drills, and even nutrition to help you elevate your game on and off the court. But remember, basketball is not just a sport. It's a lifestyle and an identity. So if you want the best basketball content that is tailored for you, the Sharp Lock.
There we go.
Subscribe to the channel and let's elevate together.
All right, cool. So there's the rough cut of the most important video that you must have on your gaming channel if you want to be able to go ahead and have success. And again, Epidemic Sound, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. If you guys do not have music that you can utilize in your videos, in your live streams, across all social media platforms, and not want to worry about copyright claims or getting your streams muted, go ahead and click the link in the description. Also, check out the pinned comment for a 30-day free trial for Epidemic Sound there, right? So Jay's in the house. What is going on, brother? What is going on? We're about to watch the video now, the rough cut of it, and we can take a look at it. So I try to use the Prism app to use my phone to record, but it says I can't because I have to have 50 followers. Do you know any other way that I can use my phone to be able to record content? You can record directly on your PS5 if you want to be able to kind of do that. Let me know what you're trying to accomplish. I always find your videos super informative. That's the goal. That's what I'm trying to accomplish here. I invest a lot of time into the content that I make, into everything that we're doing here, like building everything out, making sure that I'm able to kind of bring you guys this kind of content that we need here. So I'm super excited to be able to kind of see you here in the live stream and be able to kind of partner and be in here as well. I got to find a better solution for this phone. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what this actually looks like, right? So these are the 5 components of this video put all together. And mind you, this is going to be slightly edited. What a clean setup, man. It's taking a lot of time to build it up. If you have any questions on anything that I have, I get asked so much. I just put a link in the description of the video. It tells you everything that I own here and everything that I'm utilizing, not only from, the back side of things, the setup, the lights, and then everything that I have here that I'm utilizing, from the lights, the cameras, the microphones, just everything. You could find it directly. It'll say my streaming and content creation setup if you're interested in that. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Thinking about doing real live streaming as well, then yeah, you can utilize your phone, even Streamlabs. if you want. There's tools you can go ahead and get as well. There was one that we ended up utilizing, me and Shauna, to be able to live stream, and I can't remember what it was called. And Shauna remembers when we did the wedding, we used a tool to live stream in real life content. It was pretty easy to be able to utilize. All right, so let's take a look at this here. I'm gonna go ahead just to be able to kind of make this clip look a little bit better. I typically wouldn't do this until the very end. But I'm gonna do it here just to be able to give this a bit of a life, because you're like, yo, why is your video like all washed out? It's because that's how I recorded my camera, so I can have more control over the color and what I'm doing with my content, right? So CMO, yeah, CMO, that's right. So yeah, it was this app. It was this tool you got to buy. It's like $99. It's for in real live streaming. If you want to be able to do it, it's totally fine. All right, so here's what I do, right? So you can see here that now this thing has color, right? I can come in here, now I can come to info box. Let's adjust this color a little bit. And let's just bring this a little bit darker, right? And we can bring this a little bit brighter. And I like to go a little bit darker there, right? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this video and see how it actually came out. Browse, effects. Let's bring this back from the beginning. And now we can take a look. And now, mind you, I can come in here really quickly here and go to effects and just do this to pretty much all of them. This is kind of the one that I like to use, which is in and out. So let's see here really quickly here, just because I'm almost done with this, really, to be honest. All right, just bring this in. So you can use whatever effect that you want to utilize. I just like to use something simple like in and out. And it just keeps it clean. Again, I'm not somebody that makes things too complex. Simplicity sometimes can be your best friend. And that's all I'm simply gonna do here. And you're gonna see here, just adding these little effects changes the whole look of how the clip functions and how you see it. And then what I typically do is I'll add sound effects when things pop up, to be able to give that also a nice sound and feel. But you guys can see how I brought this video to life just by adding in footage for each individual video here, right? So I'm just adding in a slight effect to each one. And then this should go ahead and allow me to be able to end. I'm going to end the music right here. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to cut the music, cut that. And the music is going to fade out just a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look what this actually looks like, how it actually sounds. And I'm going to go ahead and minimize this, make this a little bit bigger. And here is the rough cut of what the video looks like. 5 components. Remember, I start the video talking about who the viewer is and why they should, like, I address them, right? I make them know that I know who you are and why my channel should matter to you. Then I share a little bit of a story to be able to connect with the viewer, so that way they know that I can relate with them. Then I tell them a little bit about what they can expect on the channel. And then I go ahead and tell them why they should care about my channel. And then also at the end, I tell them to subscribe, right? So here's what we created today. If you consider yourself a sharp block hooper on the court and on 2K, and you rock with Golden State and you want to elevate your game to the next level, this channel is for you. I started hooping at the age of 7, and I fell in love with the game watching the NBA final games between the Bulls and the Jazz. You got to remember that game, right? When Michael Jordan hit that iconic shot, securing the championship. Now, if I wasn't in school, I was working on my handles and my shot, and when the streetlights came on, you know you had to take it home, right? I would jump on NBA Live 05 with Carmelo Anthony on the cover. And then when NBA 2K8 with Chris Paul on the cover dropped, I made the switch from live and I never went back, right? And then when Stephen Curry got drafted in 09, that's when I truly became a Golden State fan. And ever since then, whether it's been on the court or on the game, I've considered myself a guard who can shoot and play defense, what you call a sharp lock. Now I spend most of my time hooping in real life or playing NBA 2K. And this is why I wanted to go ahead and create this channel. Not only to share 2K strategies, but also street ball skills, not just for any hooper, but for the sharp lock that has the Curry, Clay, Golden State vibe kind of mindset, right? So if that's you,
welcome to the Goated Hooping Academy, right? So on this channel, you're going to get NBA 2K content specifically for shooting and defense, from the best sharp lock builds to best shooting and defensive badges. I'm going to be breaking down gameplay to highlights all the way to NBA basketball, where I'm going to cover everything Golden State related to kind of keep you in the loop. And then I'm even going to share the way that I'm staying on top of my game in real life with my workouts, drills, and even nutrition to help you elevate your game on and off the court. But remember, basketball is not just a sport. It's a lifestyle and an identity. So if you want the best basketball content that is tailored for you, the Sharp Lock, subscribe to the channel and let's elevate together. Boom, right? So again, there's probably some things that I would tweak, make some adjustments, and be able to go ahead and kind of adjust. But in a nutshell, this is the kind of the video that you want to be able to go ahead and create, right, for your channel that you have. And if you create this video here, it's going to go ahead and amplify and make sure that it's going to make sure that your channel, when people come to your channel for the first time, again, if you're just watching for the first time, for the last few weeks, I've been teaching you guys step by step how I would launch a gaming channel from scratch, start streaming on that gaming channel from scratch, and how I would go full time in 1 year utilizing that gaming channel. I'm literally pulling the curtain on these live streams every single Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, right? So again, we've now gone ahead and designed our channel. We've gone ahead and made sure that we've developed who our viewer is, right? Who we want to know. We've gone ahead and now created an actual video that, again, it's just a rough draft. I'll tweak it, but ultimately 5 questions I answered. And that's 5 questions that will make people want to be able to go ahead and subscribe to your channel, become a member, and have clarity onto why they should power with you and kind of join your tribe and be there. When you have that in place, you're going to see that it's super powerful. Not only does it help you get clarity on what your channel's about, it helps your viewers know, okay, yeah, this channel is for me, right? So that's what we went ahead and created here today. This is how we go ahead and edit an actual video for a channel trailer. Again, thank you so much, Epidemic Sound, for sponsoring this video. There'll be a link in the description and in the pinned comment for you to sign up for a 30-day free trial to get copyright-free music for your streams, right? So again, if you guys really enjoyed this video, you can't make a channel trailer unless you know who your viewer is, right? That is the most important aspect of making any aspect of the content. If you don't know who that person is and you don't understand them to their deep desires, it doesn't matter what you do. It's going to be very hard for you to be able to grow. So I want you to go ahead and watch this video right here, where I walk you step by step on how to find out who that viewer is and how to get to know them so you can start to see results on your channel. Thank you so much for you guys tuning in today. I'll see you guys in the next video.